Hey everybody, welcome to FGC Locals of the World. Say hello to my kitty Jasmine, who is just resting in my lap right now as I'm doing this. But I am your host, James Chen, aka jchensor, and you are watching another episode of FGC Locals of the World. And this is the series of videos where I try to showcase as much of the different scenes out there as possible by offering up a service to do commentary for top eights for your weeklies or for even bigger events than that. And this week, I'm kind of excited here. Sorry, I've got kitty tail here. This week, I'm excited. A few weeks ago, actually for 2 weeks now, I've managed to do events from Chile, a weekly from Chile. And this week, I'm going to have the opportunity now to do an online event taking place in Brazil. So this is really exciting to me because this is this is another Latin American event. And Latin America, shout outs to NDO103, thank you for the subscription. But Latin America, I feel like, is a region that just does not have enough shine, does not have enough play, does not have enough exposure. And so it actually makes me very happy to do this and to be able to showcase players from Brazil. And of course, Brazil has had many, many strong players year after year after year. CPT always has Brazilian representatives, whether it's Kaoma or Didimokov, for example. We also had Shushu before. We've always had at least one or two Brazilian players. I think last year we had three Brazilian players, if I'm not mistaken, make it into the Capcom Cup. So Brazil has always been very, very strong, and this is something that makes me happy to be able to showcase this to people, to players around the world, and showcase the Brazilian scene. Now, before we get started, just kind of want to talk about some of the things again. This is a service that I'm offering. If you're interested in having some of your locals also be a part of this, please contact me via Twitter, via DMs, or at email at jchensor@yahoo.com. This is a service again, so just contact me and we can discuss rates and stuff like that. But of course, I know every local is, doesn't have a lot of money, so I try to make sure to make it very affordable for people. Not only that, but as you can see from the bottom of the screen, right under my finger, all the way down over there, there's a donation counter and a bits counter. Keep in mind that those donations and bits are not for me. During the course of this restream, if you donate or if you submit any bits during the stream, that money will go directly to the original streamers of this event. In this case, it is the KombatKlub with 2Ks, as you can see down there in the information in the bottom middle. The stream and the Twitter is KombatKlub. Anything donated, any bits received during the course of this restream will go to them, help pay for the costs of me restreaming this and such. Also, another thing too is that I am looking for sponsors for the, well, there you go, Nutacon with the start over here. So let's go ahead and get that started over here right away. We're going to start with $1 right from the get-go. Thank you, Nutacon. Always a great supporter of the Chen Dynasty channel. But also, if I can manage to find a sponsor, if you guys would like to sponsor the FGC Locals of the World and have, for example, a product or slides or something that you would like me to showcase here, and you still have Zoidberg with another dollar donation, please contact me to sponsor this series. And if this series does get sponsored, and we can discuss, sponsor rates and stuff like that, if it gets covered, then this service will become free for everyone who uses it, and I will no longer charge anybody. So the sponsor will basically cover the charge for everybody else to use this service. That is basically how it is going to work here right now. So as a result, at first, yes, I'm going to be charging people, but that's because it's going to take some time, etc., and all that stuff like that. And but hopefully at some point in time, if we can find a sponsor, that will take care of that. But we're already up to $2 here, and just so you know, the last stream that I did for Aberdeen, Scotland, they actually got more donations and bits than it cost them to for my price. So they actually made money last week. So that was actually pretty cool. But let's get started here. Let's talk about the series, and shout outs to B once again. B has done a great job here giving me as much information as possible about this event. This is a really, really cool event because this isn't just a top 8 that they just played randomly out of nowhere or had an event. This is actually a long haul event here, okay? And actually, let me put up their logo while I talk about this because I just want to make sure there's something that you can see on the screen there. So that's the KombatKlub logo right here. So this has been a weeks-long event. Actually, there have been 4 previous events that awarded basically 2 players each to play in this finals event. And those 4, let me see if I have the information here. Yeah, so there were 4 qualifying rounds. And basically that was hosted by 4 different people on Twitter. They're Bruno Cross, Red Cyclone BR, Makakenhau, and Luis F. Garden. So those 4 guys hosted 4 separate qualifiers that got 2 winners each, and then all of those 8 players came together this past Tuesday to play in the SFV All For One online event. There you see Mr. Red Cyclone BR in the chat right now, so shout outs to him or her. I'm just gonna say them. Shout outs to them for helping us with that. Not only that, but shout outs to Red Cyclone BR for hosting as well. But this last one was streamed by the KombatKlub team. And this was basically, this whole thing was brought up by, in an effort to help a streamer, a person by the handle of FGC Watcher, and his Facebook page where he posts news about fighting game tournaments. So basically, let me see. There's a player named Destroyer, if I'm not mistaken here. Yes, there's a player named Destroyer. And their father, this is awesome, by the way. This is great backstory, by the way. Destroyer's father donated the pop bonus for this tournament. So in other words, the prize pool that went to the winner of this event was donated by one of the players' father, Destroyer's father, to help promote FGC Watcher's Facebook page. There's just this whole community thing going on over there. You can see FGC Watcher is in the Twitch right now, in the Twitch chat right now. So there is this really nice, wonderful community effort here. I'm going to need some water here. Community effort here going on for the Brazilian scene, and I think that's super awesome. So again, this is the SFV All For One series. It's a culmination of 4 weeks of qualifiers where 2 players qualified at each of the qualifiers to now play in this online top 8 finals. So, and of course, I've got information from all these players. But yeah, KombatKlub has created a stream. Not only did they create the stream, they also created a stream where the commentary is muted, so the sound effects for the games are just by themselves. So you can actually just listen to the sound effects. In fact, I'm going to start this right now. I'm going to pull this up right now just so you can see the wonderful commentators here. These are the commentators that were doing the commentary for Brazil. This is Fabinho, and I'm not even going to be able to pronounce that. It's Buyu, but these guys are the commentators for the event. They did the commentary. It is I believe that's did I get that? Oh, nice. Okay. Buyu, nice. Okay. Buyu and Fabinho right here are going to be doing the commentary for this event. You won't be able to hear them because they provided me with a clip that has not their audio, but I love this background here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start playing this for you guys, and let me know if you can hear the background music. You should be able to hear the background music here, and these guys are commentating from the beautiful beaches of Brazil, and I it's probably not. It's probably green screen. But I mean, come on. That's the sickest green screen ever, right? I mean, come on. Now, Fabinho, is that Red Cyclone? Is that you, Fabinho, or is that? Oh, check that out, dude! You got the see-through mug here. That's awesome. You have a green cup. That's what's gonna happen, or something like that. So, you know, I pronounced it wrong. How do I officially pronounce Brazil in Portuguese? I just pronounced it in Spanish, which I said I was gonna do, which I'm not gonna try to do. Okay, so Vaminho is Red Cyclone BR. How do I properly pronounce Brazil in Portuguese? Let's see here if I get some information here. But again, these guys are streaming here. These are your official Brazilian commentators, Portuguese commentators, and I, of course, will be doing commentary over that. So, and looks like they are going to start very short. Look at this. Here we go. Beautiful bracket page right here. You can see that this is starting. They're all going to be on winner side again. 4 qualifiers. Oh, so it is Brazil. It is Brazil. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, as you can see here, there's going to be top 8, but they're all starting on winners because there was qualifiers. So no one's starting in losers bracket. So you can see right now on the top side of this bracket, it is going to be Shingo Lex versus Rodrigo Lins, and then Destroyer versus Bruno Cross, Dada versus Juliano Roca, and Stunner versus Dark. And of course, B provided me with a lot of information as well. So there you go. Okay, so it is going to be Brazil. I'm not going to say Brasil because that is the incorrect way to pronounce it. So Brazil it is. Brazil it is. But this is the event that is coming up. You can see right here. It is going to be an official top 8. Strap in, boys. This is going to be a nice, long, exciting top 8 match here. Again, this is online. These guys are going to be playing against each other online in an online environment. But this is all taking place in Brazil. All of these players, if I'm not mistaken, do hail from Brazil. So this is going to be really, really cool and exciting to watch. Shoutouts again to the Combat Club. You can see all the players just sitting in here waiting to get going. But one thing I want to mention once again, this is the SFV All For One online event streamed originally on twitch.tv/KombatKlub. Follow them on Combat Club on Twitter. To find out more information about this. Not only that, but one thing I want to say to make sure is that Combat Club, I don't know if you guys are partnered yet with Twitch or not. I'm going to make an assumption that that is not the case. You could be, but I'm just going to make the safe assumption that you're not. If you guys want to support this scene and you do not have a way to donate or to donate any money or bits to this cause, please follow them on Twitch and make sure that, you know, if they happen to be streaming any fighting games, to watch them and stuff like that. Watching people and giving their channel views and such is a way for them to become affiliated. And it's a way to have them earn some money as well. So please definitely take the time to follow Combat Club on Twitch, as you can see at the bottom over there. And again, all donations, all bits that are donated during the course of the stream will be given directly to Combat Club, the people streaming here. That is my policy on FGC Locals of the World, until maybe perhaps we get an official sponsor of the series. But let's go ahead and start. We've got Shingo Lex versus Rodrigo Lins. And before we get started in this match here, one of the cool things that I will do is take a little bit of time here, because B, who is my main contact for this, has provided me with so much awesome information over here. So we have Shingo Lex, who uses Balrog and Cody, and as you can see, their CFN is Shingo Lex 90. They qualified the champion. He was the champion of the 4th qualifier, and basically he plays boxer and a fast Cody. He plays very strong and does very well at every tournament that he attends. Elvis Casio, aka Shingolex, represents one of the 10 best players in Brazil. He was a runner-up at Fight in Rio 2017. But after that, he's appeared at top 8 of all 3 majors, which were part of the Capcom Pro Tour, as well as among the best 8 players in Campeonato Brasileiro de SFV, ending the event with a 5th place win. So very strong right there. I just missed those bits. Let me pull up my Streamlabs for you guys here, just because well, I guess I can manually... Ooh, Cinders. I did not count that properly over here. So I'm going to require my Streamlabs to be able to tally those up for me. And Joe Coroa with the 2-bit donation. Thank you guys very much. While I wait for that to load up, I also want to talk about his opponent, Rodrigo Lins. There's an Ibuki player with the CFNPF, Rodrigo Lins. He was a runner-up of the 4th qualifier, so he played Shingo Lex at the 4th qualifier and got 2nd place to him. Formerly named Strider Vogue in early 2018, Rodrigo is currently a fierce Brazilian grandmaster with Ibuki. Respected by many of the strongest players in the country. He basically challenges all the opponents. He's just considered a strong challenger in this top 8. And he got top 8 in an event called Copa Nordeste, King of the Platinum, and some other online events of the Brazilian fighting game community. So again, 2 players who are very well known amongst the Brazilian fighting game community going up against each other. So here we go. Let's do this. Let me make sure I've got my bits loaded here because I want to see this. That was 25 and 2, so that's 27. So let's update the bits counter. Here we go. And again, all donations will go straight back to the streamers, back to the Combat Club. Last thing but not least is that you don't need to see me. It's not about me, it is about the event, and there you go. So we will have the Combat Club logo sitting there, and let's get started. It's going to be Shingo Lex versus Lins. But what's interesting here is that they are using some interesting characters, unless I got the... Oh, there we go. Okay, backwards. So Rodrigo Lins is going with Balrog, and Shingo Lex is going with Zeku here. Interesting. Okay. So I thought Shingo Lex was... Oh no, Shingo Lex is the Balrog player. Rodrigo is Zeku. So instead of going with Ibuki, going with Zeku, who is a character that we have been seeing more and more recently. And guys, let me know if the volume of the game is too low. I can turn that up. Let me know if the volume of the game is too low or too loud. I can adjust the volume for you. There we go. Shingo Lex with the counter with the target combo. But here we go. Crush counter popped in the air. Spends 2 EX bars right away just to get some damage. And speaking of EX bars, Shingo Lex goes right in there with the EX dash punch and has Lins in the corner right now and just goes for the throw. And here we go. Continuing that pressure in the corner. Should be louder. Let's do this. All right. Now the sides have been switched. And now keeping the pressure, slide into V-trigger activation. But you know what? There's the classic. Just jump out of the corner. And you have to be careful when you're going for too much pressure in the corner if you just give your opponent the ability to just jump out like that. So he's out of the corner, but look at this. Shingo Lex bringing him right back into the other corner now. Just like that. That is what Balrog can do, especially with that V-trigger 1. So now into the corner, a surprise dash punch. There we go. Shingo Lex taking round number 2. Rodrigo Lins right now trying to zone a little bit with that young Zeku using the stand heavy punch. Interesting that he's going with that to maybe try to cull the rush down as opposed to old Zeku and trying to, you know, maybe use the Hiens to keep him out. But nope, he is going with the young Zeku, and look at this pressure right now from Shingo Lex. Almost had the stun, but Rodrigo doing the smart thing right there and has managed to use the V reversal to prevent the stun. But however, Shingo Lex still applying that pressure with the boxer, and he takes game number 1. And shout outs to KombatKlub, sending all of his viewers over here. 71 viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching SFV All For One. Whoa, look at this. Oh, look at the little baby. Oh, that's so cute. Is that your kid, KombatKlub? Fabino? Is that your kid? It's adorable. Nice. Oh, this is One For All. I've been calling it All For One as opposed to One For All. So let me change this to One For All. Or I can just call it the Three Musketeers event. So, but here we go. Shingolex going in again. This is a very familiar position that he's been in. He's been able to keep Rodrigo stuck in the corner. And Rodrigo activated V-trigger. So he's not going to have the ability to V-reversal to save himself from stun. But he should be okay right now. But I love that from Shingolex. Just scoping out, sniffing out the attempt to jump out of the corner. Puts him back in, then uses the V-trigger to get the kill. Not quite enough right there, but just the low jab will do it right there. Beautiful job from Shingolex, not letting Linz out of the corner. But here we go. Now look at this. This is interesting. Linz is going to try to use the old Zeku just a little bit more. Trying to use Zeku as opposed to the Strider form. But the wake up buttons from Shingolex again. You got to make sure your meaties are on point. But you know what? Rodrigo's punishes are on point. All right, gets him off of him and then switches to Young. And I feel like he was doing a really good job with old Zeku. So I'm not sure what the impetus for the change here is. And now look at this. For trying to go in, he gets hit by the target combo into V-trigger, into reset, all the way into the corner now. So here he is. He's trapped in the corner, trying to get himself out, but then getting caught again by the target combo. His block strings are not tight enough, and you can tell Shingolex not scared to come back with the buttons afterwards, and he had all the meter for the critical art. Shingolex going up 2-1. Shout outs to Shingolex there for the 2-0 lead right now. Shout outs to everybody in the chat as well. I see you guys, Alan Card C and Lucky Ice, Bad Lecky. I see all you guys, Arte Sequencia, and all you guys out there. Shout outs to you guys for tuning in and watching some top 8 action restream from the All For One top 8 that just took place 2 days ago online. And shout outs to all the people who are following as well. Shingolex here with a good lead, and again Linz going with the Strider form. As I said, the old Zeku I felt like did pretty well, and but it seems like Linz is just more comfortable with this form. And there you go, the neutral jump is a standard way to stop dash punches, but then you have to be scared of the screw uppers from Balrog if you neutral jump too much. Oh my god, the surprise EX into V-trigger activation. And now here we are in the corner. Say no to Weebs with the $1 bits donation that will go directly to KombatKlub. Gracias. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the donation. But here we go. Linz taking a round again. So here he has the lead and sticking with the old Zeku. And see, there we go. Some good knockback right there. Good zoning here. And switches to the young Zeku again. Okay, like I said, I think he just has a lot more comfort in this form right now. I think he just feels a lot more confident using young Zeku. What's interesting is that Lin, you know, the information that I was given about Lin is that he is an Ibuki player, so I'm not sure if maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable enough in the Balrog Ibuki matchup, but a crush counter and all the way to the corner. Guess what? Danger of stun. One more hit for the stun, and the stand light kick is going to do it. He was worried about another throw. Minimal meter usage right there from Shingolex. Shingolex at match point, trying to take this 3-0 right now. Let's see if Linz can try, if Rodrigo can try to keep this in, keep this close here. Oh yeah, okay, well there's a reason right there why you might not want to use old Zeku, because he is negative after those hiens, and does give Balrog a freeway in, so that could be one of the reasons why he's been trying to go with young. But you know what? Neither form has worked, unfortunately, and Shingolex right away with a 3-0 start in the brackets. Sorry, grabbing a bottle of water. And there you go. Shingolex with a 3-0 over Rodrigo Lins. Great job to Shingolex. Really powerful looking boxer there. Great job to him. Shoutouts once again to the original Portuguese commentators, Babinho and Buyu, for this event. And oh my god, someone cut off Fabinho's hand! No, I'm just kidding. He's fine. He's fine. But what a beautiful backdrop. They're kicking it right now in the beautiful beaches of Brazil. Shout outs to these guys. This is an online tournament once again. You guys are watching the FGC Locals of the World stream series here on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/jchensor and the Chen Dynasty. And this series is where I restream a bunch of events from around the world to try to give exposure for the different communities. If this is something that you're interested and would like to have your local also broadcast and restreamed and commentated by myself, you can contact me on Twitter at jchensor or an email with jchensor@yahoo.com. And if you contact me there, we can talk about rates and stuff like that. You know, unfortunately, I would love to do this for free for everybody, but that is just not going to be possible for now. So right now, it is a paid service for myself, just for full disclosure, although I try very hard to make sure that it is a very reasonable price. However, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, all bits and all donations taken during this stream will go directly back to the Combat Club. So if you guys appreciate this or want to help contribute in your own way to the Brazil fighting game community, any bits, any donations received will go straight to them. Also, in the future, if I can procure a sponsor for this series, then I will cease charging anybody for this. Basically, it'll become a free service paid for by the sponsors. So if you have something that you'd like to advertise on the stream, if you have some slides that you'd like me to put up, let me know and we will take care of that as soon as we can. And here we go. This is the next match here. We will get the names updated for you shortly at the top. Once again, this is streamed by twitch.tv/KombatKlub, Twitter @KombatKlub. Please give them a follow at both locations. Brazil has always been a very, very strong location for Street Fighter players. Players like Shushu, like Didymokov, like Keoma. I know I'm missing somebody else. I know I'm missing another one of the top Brazil players who have made it to the Capcom Cup right now. The name escapes me right now. Brolinho, thank you, Stickman, Brolinho. All of them have made it in the Capcom Cup. In fact, Keoma, Brolinho, and Didymokov were all there last year in basically in the Capcom Cup. There was 3 Brazilians. I believe that was the record for most Brazilians. But every year that the Capcom Cup has taken place, there has always been a Brazilian in there. So a very strong scene. So exciting for me to show off all these players such as BF Dudu and TPT Juliano Roca. And so let me know if I'm mispronounced. Here we go. If I want to do Is It Gonna Kill, you say Será se vai matar? Matar? Keoma wasn't last year. You're right. I think there was only 2 last year. So será se vai matar? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna butcher that. I'm just gonna say Is It Gonna Kill? Rocha, Juliano Rocha. Sorry, there you go. But before I get into this match, one of the things I want to do again is talk a little about these players here. BF stands for Beer Fighters. Beer Fighters Dudu H, who uses M Bison and Manat. As you can see on the CFN, is Dudu HH. Was the runner-up of the 3rd qualifier. And I'm gonna say Vieira. Vieira is one of the strongest local players in Rio de Janeiro. In Rio de Janeiro, this place is considered the eye of the storm for FGC competitions due to the concentration of high-skilled players out there. Let us add some more bits here so that now we're at $3.30 here. Again, all donations will go straight to the Combat Club. So Dudu brings us the strong Bison Dictator as his main choice, as well as a really strong Manat to cover a lot of the weaknesses that Bison has. So he'll switch between them depending on the matchup. And so he's going to be a tough one to fight against unless you can deal with both of those characters. He's going up against Juliano Rocha, who is a Rainbow Mika, our Mika player. And you can see Juliano-Rocha is his CFN. And he was the champion of the second qualifier. He recently got signed by, joined forces with the top players team with his team partners Stunner and Destroyer. And so the three of them at many Brazilian go to many Brazilian competitions out there. And Rocha brings the Brazilian more dangerous, basically one of the most dangerous Mika mix-ups and command grab usage to basically propel him to the top of this tournament. He's a grandmaster online, and he's won some online tournaments and has been gaining top 16 standings at many offline events as well. Juliano was also the only Mika player in Brazil to score in the CPT with a top 32 LATAM Open regional place. Open regional placing. So there you have it right there. This is Dudu versus Juliano Rocha going up against each other right now. And I see Dudu is in the chat. Welcome, welcome, sir. What is going on? So, yes, they play football. And again, this is an online event, so that's going to happen at the start of Sun matches, so no panics here. That's just the way that it works when you do online events, as the spectators catch up to the actual players. But as you can see right now, Dudu with a really, really good start here and trying to apply that pressure. Nice bait of the crouch heavy punch, but didn't really get a full punish on that. And now guess what? You are getting the dash goad into EX command throw, and the stun builds up so high on that, so it's scary. But I liked Rocha going for just a regular throw there, just in case command throws obviously can be very punished if they whiff. So he just went for the regular command throws. And look at this, Rocha turning this all the way around. Juliano right now doing a great job, but here comes the V-trigger activation. V-trigger 1 for Dudu, and now Dudu trying to get in there, but Juliano right now doing a good job. Just kind of chilling in the back right now, not pushing too much. Yeah, you can see how patient he's playing, and I love that. Just wearing the V trigger out, uses the V reversal to set up Juliano in a definitely kill mix-up situation by getting him down to 0 vital. Now the mix-up right there is that much deadlier. Oh, throws him out of the microphone. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, here we go. Boom, command throw. Gets him with the brimstone. Ow! Just slap her in the face. She's trying to touch, Juliano's trying to touch buttons with Mika. There's that anti-air crouch light. Wow, that didn't stun! I'm really surprised. And so an immediate V reversal from Juliano just to save himself from getting stunned. He's sitting on a lot of meters, so if he gets one good sequence right now and then into a combo into critical art, he can still make the comeback, but it's not going to happen. Dudu right now taking that round. It is 1-1 here in game number 1 between these two players. Giuliano. Okay, I will say Giuliano then, according to Felipe. I will say Giuliano instead of what I was saying before. Here we go, EX Tornado, EX Typhoon. And now, remember, those EX Scissor Kicks are plus. Oh, wow, what a read from Juliano. You see him dash up to chase the backdash of M. Bison. I liked it. Oh, no, another EX Typhoon. Oh, and it kills because that thing does so much damage. There you go. Nice. So there you go. Giuliano taking round number 1 here, and her hair blocks her face. It's really funny, actually. I'm actually kind of impressed by the fact that they actually just use whatever randomizer physics that they have. so that those ending pictures will be different every single time. So, but there was some damage right there. Now Giuliano going up 1-0 over Dudu. And they're going to get right back in there very shortly. You can see right now everybody just passing their turns to let him get back in there. You can see Buyu and Red Cyclone right here just so they can watch it. And shout outs to them commentating from the beach. I've never been able to commentate from the beach, but you know what? I do have a green background, so I think I could make myself commentate from the beach. So I'm going to have to try to do that one of these days. I'm going to have to try to do that one of these days. All right. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Once again, want to remind everybody that any donations and any bits donated here will go straight to the broadcasters to help them cover the service cost. Again, I'm not trying to hide it or anything like that. This is a paid service for me to do the restreaming stuff unless I can get an official sponsor. And if I get an official sponsor, then this will be free to everyone who wants to use the service, which will be rough because I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who want to use the service, and I'm sure the line will build up pretty heavily, but we'll see how it goes. So it does look like a Windows wallpaper, except it's moving. It's a real backdrop. So here we go, game number 2. And again, trying to catch up to them. And it looks like, oops. Ooh, okay, they're just probably going to finish this one really quick here. Let's see if I can skip forward. Oh, no, a rage quit. Somebody rage quit. Oh, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. Hang on a second. Let me do something really quick here. What is the command for playing? Is there like an advanced? I'm on VLC here. I'm sure people know if there's like a jump 10-second command on VLC. I'm gonna hit something and it's just gonna totally throw the whole thing off. And so, oh well, okay, no worries. I'll worry about that later. Maybe the arrows work, but I'm gonna jump too far ahead. I'll try it after this match. I'll try the arrows after this match right here. So here we go. All right, so this is game number 2 between Dudu and Giuliano. I don't use VLC that much, to be honest with you, so I don't actually use it that much. But it looks like Dudu is going to switch over to Manat with the Felicia outfit and the ball of yarn. All right, here we go. Oh, his dog jumped on him and he accidentally chose V-Trigger too? I missed that. Okay, so FGC Watcher said that the dog jumped on him and he made him pick the wrong... Hey, I understand this plenty because this happens with my cats all the time. Here we go. This is actually the first time I've seen the Felicia outfit in action here, so it's going to be interesting. But right now, Giuliano doing a great job, but oh, too far away and a little bit too late on that one. And good blocks by Giuliano right now to defend against all those mix-ups right there. Okay, gets this draw jump in, and you know what? Giuliano wasn't even ready for it, so he wasn't able to convert off of that. Was kind of an unexpected to him as well. But here we go. Nadeshko time gets the drop kick in there. I'm not sure what button Dudu was using right there. So here we go. We'll talk about that, Teo. Hit me up on DMs on Twitter and we can talk about that. So now trying to zone a little bit with the orb, but Giuliano just getting in there with a jump just like that, easily. 2 jumps now, and we haven't seen a lot of anti-airs from Dudu. Dudu going a little maybe too aggressive. Nice combo, switches sides, and right in there with the EX Brimstone damage and stun. And, whoa. Sorry, why is that even coming up right now? That is interesting. Why is a Twitter notification coming up. I've never seen one of these things before. Oh, this is actually on the stream itself, isn't it? This is actually on the stream itself. Okay, so this is from this is this is from KombatKlub speed. Okay. I was like, I have never seen that before in my life. All right, here we go. Trying to use the Soul Spark to keep Giuliano out, but Giuliano doing a good job getting in so far. Nice, I like the crouch heavy punch right under the orb on the way back, and beautiful distancing on that flying peach. But there we go. The anti-air V trigger, V skill might have been what Dudu was trying to go for in the previous round when he just ate the jump in. There we go. Oh man. My accent would be, dude, my accent would be totally Californian, dude. Cause I am from like Los Angeles, man. Yo! Back throw into the corner now. Dudu with a good position. Oh no, but a beautiful timing jump from Giuliano to get over the stand heavy punch. And now look at this. All the pressure into the corner. Has the critical art all ready to go. But can Dudu extend this? And he's going to go for a reset. He does get a reset in there. And another reset. And close to stun. So this is huge. But watch out for Nadeshko. Doesn't matter. Gets this. Can he combo into the critical art? No! That was supposed to be critical art. But oh man, Dudu escapes with by the skin of his teeth right there with an accidental uppercut, soul throw motion right there. But he gets away with it and ties it up 1-1. So there you go. The dog attack again. It's always gonna be the dog's fault. Anytime you see an error, it'll always be the dog's fault. Alright, so it's 1-1 here. Gonna stick with Manat. Obviously, Manat doing a little bit better. Oh, but the counter hit, beautiful confirm into the command throw. So this is kind of the things that we were talking about earlier. Giuliano has a really, really good sense of mixing up when to get those command throws in there. Oh! Countered the crouching heavy punch, but didn't get really anything off of that. Nice forward throw. Gonna build some space. That's why you see Dudu dash forward right afterwards, just to try to build some of that space. And now out of the corner. This is huge. And he's got that orb. He's trying to recall it back, but hasn't had a chance. And here comes Nadeshko. There we go, the mix-up, but just buttons from Giuliano. And here comes, finally gets the orb back. Finally, after all that time, activates the V-trigger. Goes for the mix-up, but there wasn't really no high-low mix-up, just going for crouch medium punch. That time went for the overhead, not gonna work. Is this gonna kill? It wasn't too many hits beforehand, so no, it does not kill. It's not quite enough. And the trade right there, not a proper meaty timing from Giuliano, doesn't matter, gets the trade, able to take that round anyway. Oh, yep, throwing after the drop kick. That's pretty risky. Drop kick is plus on block, so definitely a risk to take, but quite a read right there from Dudu. But Dudu now unfortunately gets tossed and now is all the way in the corner. Oh, okay. Do we got corner Manat combos? Oh, the reset. Okay. So goes in there with the slide, sets out another orb. Probably going to try to go for overhead, maybe into orb. Nope. B reversal going to prevent that from happening. Giuliano now backing off a little bit. Sticking back. Trying to find his way in. Knows he has to weather the orbs. Finally gets in there. But Dudu right now still holding on to that orb. So zoning with that. Oh, wow. Perfect max range slide and then a whip command throw. But Dudu unable to punish. Just a little bit maybe too far away. And look at this. Just poking away. Just errant pokes right there. 3 medium kicks in a row is going to put Dudu at almost death's door. But here we go. Goes for the reset low this time, but drops the combo after. But that's going to hit. But Nadeshko coming in and ruining things for Dudu. That is what Nadeshko does. Nadeshko is she's the monkey wrench. She's the wrench. You throw the wrench into the game plan every single time and just gets in the way. And I'm sure most people out there hate watching Nadeshko win it. Like, I mean, come on, how is that fair? Got this character who has an assist, man. What is this, Marvel? This ain't no Marvel. All right, here we go. Right now, Giuliano at match point. Beautiful use of the armor from the V skill. A lot of times you see her do that. You forget the armor's there. Empty neutral jump into command throw. Love it. Love it. V trigger activated though. 2-bar V trigger. You can activate it pretty quickly, but that's what the V reversal's there for. So not also to knock her back and also to kill V trigger timing and to set yourself up. Look at this. The mix up from the front low. And is already Dudu down to no life. Trying to zone with that standing heavy punch. Gotta watch out for the jumps from Giuliano now. Giuliano is seeing those heavy punches. There you go. Gets the jump and gets in there. And that's the reward right there. Even though he wasn't rewarded directly after the jump, he was able to get in close enough so that a move like the crouching heavy punch would connect from that range. And that's kind of the key to Manat, is just trying to find a way to get in close enough so that you can start taking advantage of some of her mistakes. But Giuliano, unfortunately, cornering himself right there, giving Dudu all this space to walk backwards. Ooh, try to go for the throw. Nice tech. Slide, got in, and didn't even have a V trigger to cancel that. Regular roundhouse to get the crush counter combo. The Fudo link right there, standing medium punch directly into EX. But here we go, beautiful neutral jump to avoid the command throw. And here we go. Oh no, another dropped combo from Dudu. Does Dudu have a dog as well? But right now, with a life deficit, still has a couple of orbs, but those orbs are gonna... Oh no, but the... What? Wait. What even just happened right there? I don't even know what happened. But it happened. And as a result, Dudu is still in this. He's still alive. He still has an opportunity over here. Look at this, and he may take the ride. He goes for the overhead, doesn't quite get it. The down medium punch is gonna work. Oh, the clap? That's not what Giuliano wanted at all, but the wake up 3-frame button. Not in range to hit Mika, but because Mika was hitting a button, her hurt box extended and got hit, and thanks to mysterious hitboxes, oh my god, the armor right after the flying peach. That is the disrespect right there from Giuliano. He's mad. He's mad. He's like, I should have won that. I read the critical art. I jumped over. I should be in there. And here we go. The stun. And he's going to be able to go right into the critical art. Boom. There we go. Is this going to kill? Almost for sure. Oh, there it is. And Giuliano takes it 3-1 over Beer Fighters Dudu. There we go. Great job to Giuliano. And again, you guys are watching FGC Locals of the World here on the Chen Dynasty on twitch.tv/jchensor. However, this event right here, the SFV One For All Top 8, was originally streamed on twitch.tv/KombatKlub. Please give them a follow on Twitch and watch their streams when they play their fighting games over there. You can see the original commentators down there, Fabinho and Buyu, doing the commentary in Portuguese for the event. This was streamed 2 days ago on twitch.tv/KombatKlub. Also give them a follow on Twitter at KombatKlub as well. This was streamed online. This is an online tournament from Brazil. And you can see that they were streaming from this beautiful beach here. So, I guess it would be Fabinho, right? If it's like Brolinho, is this Fabinho? Is that what it is? Is that Fabinho? Just like Brolinho, right? Ah, there we go. Fabinho, okay. I'm learning some Portuguese as we go. So Fabinho and Buyu doing the original commentary. Of course, Fabinho is KombatKlub. He is the guy doing the streaming for this as well. So again, this is an event that took place online in Brazil. This was a weeks-long event with 4 qualifiers, and the top 2 from each qualifier all got to compete here in this final top 8 the SFV One For All event here. You can see in the brackets right now, we only have one more on the winner side, top 8 to start right now. You can see it's going to be TP Team Stunner versus Umbrella Dark. Also, you can see at the bottom of the screen the donation counter and the bits counter. If anybody generous out there wants to donate anything, again, during the course of these FGC Locals of the World streams, all donations and all bits will go to the streamer. So any donations and any bits will go to them as opposed to come to us. But it looks like we're going to be playing Shingolex versus Destroyer. No. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe what's happening here is that... let me back up just a little bit here. Let me take a look at the bracket. Where do we go in the bracket here? So we see Shingolex. Okay, there we go. Versus Destroyer. Oh, so Destroyer and Bruno Cross played each other before. So they played each other, I guess, offline or off stream. And maybe that's what Dark and Stunner are doing right now. And so Destroyer advanced forward over Bruno Cross. We did not get a chance to see that match. So we're moving forward on the winner's side, and it is going to be Shingolex versus Destroyer. Before we actually get started here, let me talk to you about Destroyer here. Once again, shout outs to B for all this information. Also, just like, I believe it was Shingolex. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Just like Stunner, all of them from the top players team. Destroyer plays Nash. CFN is, as you can see, Dash, Destroyer, Dash. He was runner-up of the first qualifier, and he's only 14 years old. The 14 years old prodigy had a boom at this year in competitive fighting game scene, with his powerful Grandmaster Nash. He had a heartbreak, unfortunately, at ESL's Street Fighter V premiere. He was banned. He wasn't able to compete because of his age. But Destroyer, a.k.a. Felipe Barbosa, gained much more prestige in the Brazilian fighting game community, getting many top 8 places at online events. His biggest achievement was the 5th place at Treta Championships 2018, a CPT LATAM event, and the most important tournament in South America. So there you go. Good job to Felipe. And that is crazy. 18 years old. 18 years young, I should say. 18 years young. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and continue forward with this match here. He is going to be going with Nash, and again, this is an online event, so the starts of it are, you know, that's the way it works when you catch up as a spectator. We'll get the names updated for you guys right now. There you go, beautiful stuff. So Shingolex on the left, actually, with the Balrog, and Destroyer on the right with the Nash. And this is what we've seen Shingolex do a lot of already. Just good spacing with the dash punches, keeping him into the corner as much as keeping the opponent in the corner. And again, you see beautiful spacing dash punch, beautiful with punish dash punch. Crazy. Oh, 14. I said 18. Did not. 14 years young. 14. I said 18. Sorry. But 14 years old, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. That is insanity, but awesome stuff to him. And awesome stuff for him getting in this at such a young age. I mean, he is definitely, if he's already this good to be getting into these qualifiers like that, he's going to be pretty strong once he does become 18. So, had an amazing match against Mago at the LATAM finals, according to Zayt in the chat. That's really awesome to hear. Oh, so yeah, you got to watch out for that. If the Balrogs are aware of it, they can get those screw uppers for you to counter you jumping like that. But again, beautiful range, and the reason why the range is so important is that those dash punches are -4 on block, and they're very easy to punish, but at those ranges, basically impossible to punish because nobody has moves that fast to be able to stop it, to counter it from that range. Or you just use the EX, which is safe on block, and Shingolex is looking so strong here to start this so far. Very, very strong. Once again, shout outs to all the Brazilian players. Shout outs to the Latin America scene. I've been down here many times. I've visited Chile before. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to the Dominican Republic. And every time I go down there, all I do is see talented players with a passion unlike I have ever seen for fighting games. These guys are rabid fighting game fans, and these guys do not get enough shine. They do not get enough credit. Even for the Tekken World Tour, one of the players there, I believe, was from, I want to say Peru or something, but he got second place, went up to Canada Cup, and also another player from South America went up to Canada Cup. I don't remember if it was the same player, but also did super well over there. So many strong players, so many passionate FGC. I have not been to Brazil yet. Nice V-trigger. There we go. Dodging that dash punch and then getting the cross up, but he had already planned to go for the throw mix up ahead of time, so he wasn't able to capitalize on that connected cross up, unfortunately. Tough to do if that was your plan all along. Nice, okay, gets the target combo into V-trigger activation. Another thing that we've seen a lot from Shingolex, and Shingolex with the beautiful back throw to get the damage and the kill right there. Shingolex has been looking so strong, but what a whip punish off of that backdash from Destroyer. I really like that. I really love that, and the anti-air EX Scythe now. So now Destroyer looking great with the start, and you know, like I said, Shingolex has gotten a lot of play by pushing the opponents into the corner right now, and you can see Destroyer's doing a great job keeping himself out of the corner and always pushing forward. You see those forward dashes there, but oh no, an unfortunate situation. He went for the light scythe right there, right when Shingolex decided to jump. So great timing from Shingolex, and he has now started pushing Destroyer into the corner where he has gotten so much power because the enemy can't walk backwards and make your dash punches whiff anymore. He can't whiff punish it as easy. So you want them in the corner so you have the proper distancing. Nice counter hit confirm into the crouching target combo. And look at this, Shingolex already caught up in life. Can Destroyer get a hit right now and perhaps just end this with a critical R? Oh, I love the walk up, but oh no, he didn't cancel. He's saving the meter. Or that was just a drop right there, unfortunately, and now he's getting tossed in the corner. It's dangerous time. Activates the V-trigger to the other side. Doesn't need to spend the meter. That Sonic Scythe was going to kill anyway. I'm sure he buffered it anyhow, but great job to Destroyer to take that, and he's going to get away with not having spent any of that meter and come into this round with all of this meter to spend in this round. He hasn't spent any of it just yet. Ooh, the crush counter sweep. This gives, oh, wake up critical R, and it worked. Let's just do it. Oh, there we go. Nash doing a bunch of damage with that. Oh, but he just walks up and goes for the crouching medium kick in the V-trigger activation. Just instantly said, stop mashing those crouching light punch, and just like that. Oh my God. How this round just turned around so fast. So fast that all it was Shingolex walking up with a single crouching medium kick into activation. And that was it right there. It all went downhill from there. And again, we see this round after round. Just don't give Shingolex any sort of momentum, because this guy takes that momentum and runs with it like you can't even imagine. That is a heartbreaker right there for Destroyer. So Destroyer working his way back up the queue to go ahead and try to play again. Dude, I would love to do that. Dude, let's get me and Eris, and we'll commentate both together. So I'll have him commentate Street Fighter with me, and I'll commentate Tekken with Eris. That's the way that we will do it right there. But again, so many great players. Like in the chat right now, I see people talking about the Middle East Tekken players. Those guys are ridiculous out there. Shout out for the bits donations from Eddie Gray. Again, I want to remind everyone that all bits and donations received during the stream will not be going to me. They will be going back to KombatKlub to help them cover the costs of me doing this restream service for them. Again, this is a service I'm offering, so full disclosure. But again, any donations and bits received will help them cover that as well. Nice anti-air from Shingolex. Oh, that's going to be a punish. Yeah, he thought he had the whiff punish on Balrog's V-skill. Didn't actually happen. And of course, EX. Oh, V-reversal just to keep the pressure going. And with the way that Shingolex plays, I like that idea. Shingolex did not want to block that Sonic Boom. You see right there. You see what I mean. That all happened because of that V-reversal. And I like that because Shingolex knows what Shingolex wants to do. So Shingolex said, you know what? I'm not going to give you any momentum. I'm going to V-reversal this, knock you down, and go Shingolex on you. I am just going to go. I mean, he's going to Lex on him. That's what he's going to do. He's going to Lex on him. And there it was. You saw right there. It's a beautiful decision by him. But now Destroyer with a good damage combo right there to try to get the catch up. Ooh, builds up some of that V-trigger meter. Here we go. Nice. And oh, the crush counter to the face. Look at this. Shingolex is at match point. He just needs one hit. Now, to punish that V reversal, you need a throw. It is not hit vulnerable, I don't believe, on recovery, but it has throw recovery phrase. So if you want to punish that, oh my god. The EX screw upper in your face. Not even the EX dash punch. The EX screw upper to the face. Right there, and there it is. Just went right into his face, and there you go. Destroyer, unfortunately, sent to loser's bracket by Shingolex 3-0. Shingolex has won both of his matches 3-0. So shout outs to them. And here we have, of course, KombatKlub, aka Fabinho, doing the streaming right now from the beach. You know, the fact that his head is getting cut off when he leans forward like that is not green screen or anything like that. It's just there's a weird portal in the middle of the Brazil beaches that causes that to happen. Please ignore it, but they are enjoying themselves. You can see with the shades and the nice little tank top right there. But shout outs to them. They are going to be the recipients of all the bits and donations that are received during this stream. You can see right there, Stunner and Dark have played already. Stunner has advanced forward and will play against Giuliano Rocha on the winner's side. So Dark was sent to loser's side, and we already see Rodrigo Lins and Bruno Cross have played their loser's side match, and Rodrigo Lins has advanced forward. So Bruno Cross is out of the tournament. Now, we did not get a chance to see Bruno Cross in the tournament, so I'm going to read his information right now because that's just unfortunate that we didn't get a chance to see him play. But I would like to give him his information as well. He is a Jury and a Nash player. His CFN is Bruno Cross, same way, BRUNOCHROSS. He made it to this top 8 by being the runner-up of the second qualifier. He's a devoted Jury player and actually has a strong presence in the Brazilian fighting game community. And he's a tournament organizer, he's a streamer, he is a caster, and he's an Ultra Diamond player as well online. The best placing that he's had was at 17th place at the Treta Championships. As we mentioned, probably one of the biggest events in South America. But Bruno has a lot of confidence and experience needed to get the highest place in many different events. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen here. He went out 0-2. So, unfortunately, he's going to get taken out that way. Shout outs to Darnell for the bit. Any little... Literally any little bit helps. So there you go. So we're at 431 right now. Again, all that will go straight back to KombatKlub. I almost called it Chrono Cross. That's my brain. It's old man brain. So there you go. Oh wait. Oh, Bruno's. Okay. So according to B in the chat, my bad. Bruno didn't play. That's why Destroyer advanced forward. Bruno, this was his birthday, so he just didn't play. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry for, but shout outs to B for that information in there. I just saw it right now. Bruno actually didn't play this because he had a birthday. And you know what? I've heard that, there's a lot of fun stuff to do in Brazil. So don't blame him for taking his birthday off. So there you go. Shout outs to Bruno Cross, but you get your profile ready here on stream anyway. But you can see Shingo Lex is already in winners finals, sitting there waiting for the winner between Stunner and Giuliano Rocha. So let's keep going here with this stream. Again, if you guys love this and want to support the fighting game community locals of the world, the FGC locals of the world, this is the series of events that I stream where people hit me up and basically hire me to restream some of their streams and give exposure to their group. This is the One For All tournament, the Street Fighter V One For All tournament, a weeks-long event with 4 online qualifiers where 2 players qualified each, and then they all came together for this event, which was played 2 days ago in Brazil online, commentated by Fabinho and Buyu that you see down there from the beach. And again, shout outs to the Brazil scene for putting on this kind of event. Very, very cool to do this. This was done to promote FGC Watchers Facebook page, and as well to showcase some of the Brazil players down here in South America. So shout outs to these guys here for putting this all together and running this. Again, events like this are not easy to do, so shout outs to everybody involved with this stream, the commentators, the streamers, and all the stuff. It's not cheap to do a lot of this stuff as well, so if you want to support their scene, bits and donations, shout outs to Uncle DB for the bits, giving us to 461 bits here. Oh no, I'm sorry, 491 bits. There you go, 491 bits. So already we have $5 in donations to there. No problem, Marduk, no problem. Glad to support it again. The Latin American FGC is a place that I've met a lot, and everybody that I've run into has been so amazing and gracious and kind and wonderful people, whether it's Keoma and Didymakov and Bolinho and those guys traveling to American events and I've been able to meet them, or if it's me traveling to Chile for Festa Game or to Game Over in the Dominican Republic. Shout outs to the 9 bits right there from Big Bear's Cave for the $5. And so we have Stunner versus Stunner. Oh, we've got the double Stunner. Oh, no, that's definitely not happening here. I'm going to pause this for a second. Let me talk about, we haven't had a chance to see Stunner on stream yet, I don't believe. So let me read off Stunner's information over here. Stunner is the top players team, part of the top players team, and is probably the best Kami player in Brazil, and is an ultimate grandmaster in top 8 on the online leader. Is the ultimate grandmaster in the online leaderboards. He qualified by being the champion of the first qualifier. His real name Renan Matos. He's a strong offline player as well, and he's gotten very strong placings at majors in Brazil and in CPT LATAM events, such as second place at the Campeonato Brasileiro de SFV, a 15-man event, a 15-event Brazilian circuit promoted by KombatKlub. And he has a top 8 placing at every CPT event which he has attended. And the best performance that he's had was winning Game Politan in 2018 in Salvador City, and a 3rd place at Jam Festival 2018 in Brasilia. So there you go. So Stunner, a very strong player. Obviously on the right with the Kami. And of course, we are seeing Giuliano with the Mika on the left. But of course, You can't have a top 8 tournament without a Cammy, right? Am I right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? There you go. But here we go. It is Cammy, of course, one of the strongest characters in the game. But low health, and Mika has that ability to dish out that health. Love the use of the down medium punch to beat out the back medium punch from Stunner. But then Stunner just getting the jump back combo. Good anti-air, baits out the uppercut. Oh no, he misses his reset situation. So Stunner's gonna get away with without having to deal with a mix-up situation, and that's bad news in Street Fighter V because you want to keep the enemies as vortexed as possible. So here we go. Oh no! Watch out! And there's that trick. I've been talking about this on the FGC locals of the world a lot because it's such a common mix-up as Stunner takes this. Is one of the reasons why EX dive kick and V-trigger dive kick are so scary for Cammy is because when Cammy jumps over you at point blank range, it's such a natural human reaction to walk forward and just try to get under them and punish them from the other side. You forget they have a dive kick, or you forget Mika has a down strong, or you forget Ibuki has the kunai release, and so you just walk into a button and die. And that's what happens a lot. And there was some beautiful spacing on that dive kick from Stunner, hitting very low with the dive kick so that he was able to have advantage. Oh no, that was a bad call right there. The raw EX drill to get out of the corner. And there we go. This time the mix-up works. EX, Flying Peach, not quite enough, but the dashing crouch light kick is just gonna catch Stunner either hitting a button or walking backwards. Not sure. There was no counter hit. So maybe it was just a walk backwards to get away from the, maybe from a command throw. But there you see again, the back medium punch being beaten by the down medium punch from the air by Giuliano. But Giuliano stuck in the corner again. Perfect spacing on that EX dive kick to hit on the shins to be positive on block. Oh, hit high up, but yep. Smart stuff from Giuliano to know that he wasn't going to be able to combo, so he might go for the throw instead. And I like that challenge there. That was on the thighs. A dive kick on the thighs, if it's the regular dive kick, even the EX one might not necessarily be plus. So I like the challenge both times from Giuliano in both those situations. Giuliano, without the Fudo link there, the stand medium punch of the EX Flying Peach, perhaps maybe thought he was too far. I don't know if there is such a thing. I haven't seen that before. And oh, gets the drop kick in there. Doesn't finish the combo, however. Instead, lets Stunner get away. And oh no, fierce into activation. Uppercut. Almost dead. But look at this. Giuliano, full meter. All he needs is one hit. Yes, be careful. The hooligan into dive kicks are much more plus. So you do have to respect those a little bit more. One hit into critical art could bring this into a near tie. So there is no way that Stunner is safe just yet, but then finally gets the throw. Giuliano did not believe the throw was coming. He was pretty sure he was going to go for some more buttons. Ends up getting tossed. Didn't want to get shimmied. And so there it is. Stunner taking game number 1. Hey, and Giuliano in the chat. No problem, Giuliano. Shout outs to the entire Brazil team and all the players down there. I know you guys have been doing a lot of work, doing a lot of things in the fighting game community. You've had a lot of players down there, and guys like Combo Fiend have gone down there back when he was still on Capcom and stuff. And I know the Brazil loves their fighting games, and I really appreciate the fighting game scene down there. Like I said, such a strong scene, sending a total of 4 different players to various CPTs already. So you know that Brazil has a lot of very talented and very powerful players there. Looks like Stunner could be one of those guys right now, taking that first game and using a strong character like Cammy. We'll see what happens to Cammy in Season 4. She's either going to get super nerfed or buffed again. Oh, nice. Going with the uppercut to get the most damage and kind of a mini shimmy there. Getting Giuliano to stand up, and the crouching medium kick catching her in the legs. Getting the stun, giving Stunner the free victory right there. Now, EX dive kick. See, that was a good height right there. It hit about at the knees, and so Giuliano going to respect that a little bit more. Wow, going for the crouching medium punch anti-air against the neutral jump roundhouse from that far away. It can be risky. If Cammy didn't hit anything, it might have missed. But now Giuliano in the corner trades with the anti-air. Giuliano, I feel like, was hoping that he would stop using back medium punch because of how many times her body splash has beaten it. But no, Stunner still with that reaction. He misses the dive kick. But how often have we seen Camis get away with missing dive kicks like that and nobody punishes it because everyone sees that, is scared of the dive kick, and then they see the whiff roundhouse and by then it's too late to actually punish it. We see that so many times, and that's why Camis can actually just get away with raw dive kicks against a lot of people. Nice. Oh boy, that's killing. She's dead. You're done. That's it. Right there. EX Typhoon with the damage right there. The damage. Beautiful stuff. Oh, okay. Anti-air with the uppercut this time. And that would have beat the body splash. And yes, if you hit someone crouching with the dive kick, very much easier chance to be able to combo off of it. Beautiful awareness from Stunner right there to get the combo. Love him using the light kick on the neutral jump to act as the cross-up. When Giuliano got under him, that was beautiful. Very smart stuff right there. Now here we go. V reversal just to lighten the pressure a little bit. Giuliano needs to make something happen here. A lot of meter. Gets one. Oh no, the jump back to bait out the command throw. Stunner knew that he needed some comebacks and jumped away, got the punish. Stunner up 2-0 over Giuliano right now. Okay. No problem, doo-doo. Shoutouts to you guys as well. Shoutouts to all the players down there in Brazil who keep playing. Shoutouts to all the players in Latin America who keep playing despite the odds not being in their favor with how hard it is for them to get the exposure and the notice down there in Latin America. Like I've said this before on many streams, I feel like there is a lot of responsibility on the part of North American FGC to do what we can to grow the scene in North America, not just for us, but to make it so that the South American esports and governments and all these other things can understand esports and be a much stronger support for their scene as well, as we see Giuliano with a beautiful round here. But if we can also grow esports to, you know, show their government the kind of wonderful things that esports can bring to countries down there, such as Mena RD's win at Capcom Cup, as well as also find ways to throw more majors down there and do our job over here in North America to support Latin America. I think that is super important, and so it is wonderful for me to see all the players down there with the grind year after year here, trying to be the best at fighting games. And look at this, Stunner with a great round, gonna get the counter hit into a perfect. Oh God, man, this character is so dangerous. Yeah, she does lose a lot of health if she gets blocked, for sure. But she just has so much power to overrun you. That standing medium punch button is ridiculous. Oh, the side switch! And he accidentally went with back medium punch. He wanted stand medium punch, so he wasn't going to be able to link after the back medium punch, so he just went for the regular throw instead. Nice counter poke, gets the combo into the corner. Match point right now. Giuliano needs to do something, but it is so dangerous right now. No health, but guess what? Giuliano with a full critical R tries to go for the drop kick, got hit out of the air. V reversal now from Stunner. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Oh, just spends an EX bar. Interesting. Tries to go for the mix-up. He spent 1 bar for the... No! The dangers of online tournaments. The dangers of online tournaments. And the dangers of questionable internets. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well... we'll just say Giuliano rage quit because he was already down by a lot like that. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you can see KombatKlub Fabinho in the bottom just going, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh man. Oh, that's unfortunate right there. But oh, Kisori's connection dropped. Ah. So Kisori's connection dropped. So they're still playing offline. It was just the person watching who had the drop right there. It was, so nobody's connection actually died except Kisori here. So we're gonna take a look at the match, and it seems like Stunner was about to win versus Giuliano. So we see in the thing down there, Dark has now lost to Dudu. And so we did not get a chance to see Dark play. So let's talk about him real quick. Umbrella's Dark, from Team Umbrella, Dark. He is a G and a Birdie player. His CFN is --Dark-, and he was the champion of the third qualifier. Dark is known for his versatility with the Street Fighter V roster, since he's an Alex, Urian, Birdie, and recently a G Grandmaster player. Diego Dark Lins. Oh, is he brother of Rodrigo? Are they related to each other? Because they both have Lins at the end as part of their name, it looks like. But he has the title of the Treta Championships 2016 as the best performance in the game. So he won the Treta Championships in 2016. But he got a lot of top 8 places in tournaments at Brazil and CPT LATAM events this year. 5 of them, in fact, in Brazil, Peru, Argentina, and Colombia. So great stuff, him. Great stuff to what he's been able to do. Thank you, Moravia. Thank you. Not brothers. Oh, Lins is a common surname, huh? God, I mean, what do I know about common surnames being with my last name of Chen? Oh, man. But thank you, Moravia. I appreciate that very much. So we're going to move forward here with this stream here. But as I am common to do, before we continue forward here on this stream, I'm going to take a quick short break just to grab some snacks. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run a little bit of ads, and when I come back, we'll continue forward with this. But for now, we'll be right back. Let me put this up here. We'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack just cause getting a little hungry here. But we'll be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere, and we will be back. Okay, we'll be right back. Just got 30 seconds more of ads here running. Gives me a chance to eat another cookie. Yeah, that Tokido Punk thing, man, that was such a moment right there. What a great storyline right there. New versus the old, you know, Japan versus US. It was just a great storyline there. And obviously made me very emotional thanks to Tokido's words at the end there about fighting games being something so great. Whoa, there's a cookie emote? Nom nom, okay. It's a universal emote as well. All right, so there we go. We should be back now. Again, guys, you are watching FGC Locals of the World here on twitch.tv/jchensor, aka the Chen Dynasty. And here we are streaming the SFV One For All online championships that took place in Brazil. 4 events leading up to this event that generated 2 qualifiers each. And the qualifiers sent their 2 representatives to this event here to be played online. And that's what we are watching here. We are watching the top 8 of this event. We've already gone through round 1 on both winners and losers side match. You can see on your screen right now, Fabinho, aka KombatKlub himself, doing the streaming here, doing the work, doing a lot of the tough part of this. And Buyu, on the other side right there, they are the Portuguese commentators for this event. They have actually kindly recorded a commentary list track of this tournament so that I could do this rebroadcast for them with no cross commentary. And I mean, that's more than I even asked for. So wonderful stuff to them. But shout outs to those guys down there and their hard work for their commentary and for all their streaming stuff. And again, we haven't gotten any donations yet today. We've gotten $5 in bits, but keep in mind that anything made today will go straight to these guys. Will go straight to KombatKlub. You can see their logo in the top right of your screen right there. That is the KombatKlub logo. You can see all their social information at the bottom of their twitch.tv as well as their Twitter. Please give them a follow. Oh, I see. They're going to replay the match. They're going to replay the match here and start again. So Stunner and Giuliano are just going to go right back into it. We got interrupted with a connection in the middle of the match. So they're just going to replay the final match here. Okay, got it. So Stunner was already up 2-0. So he was already in the lead. And it looks like he's continuing right where he left off. Here we go. And yeah, look at this. Oh, okay. Well, here's an opportunity. He's going to spend an EX bar to get the mix-up here. Oh, he was trying to bait out a jump back. But yeah, dive kick from that high is definitely punishable. And if Giuliano was a little bit more confident in that punish, he would have definitely linked into something. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Oh, no counter hit on that towards medium kick. But here we go. The Brimstone's going to give him an opportunity. A missed dive kick. And again, going unpunished. And that's what missed dive kicks do. They just go unpunished. Here we go. Drop kick in there. Was trying to bait out maybe an EX uppercut. Thought that Stunner would try to get Giuliano. Oh, here we go. Opportunity. No meter spent. Oh, boy. Oh, there it is. There it is. Stunner sensed the desperation and the this is the moment. This is now the moment mentality from Giuliano and just went for the EX uppercut in the middle of all those buttons. Beautiful counter to the drop kick that time. So Stunner now is at match point. There we go. Nice throw tech. And the dive kick hitting her out of the air, which is actually fortunate because that might have been at a great... Oh, towards heavy punch, but he thought he was closer than that. But right now, Stunner has just been dominating this neutral. Look at these buttons, the medium kick, the standing heavy punch. Again, beating the drop kick for the throw. And there you go. Stunner does advance forward. So there you go. Stunner. So strong with Cammy. And again, probably no surprise to anybody else out there that, hey, look, Cammy's winning. I know a lot of people out there really dislike this character, but you know, she does decently. I mean, she has one of the worst records in CPT top 8s so far, but you know, she's there a lot. And when you're there a lot, you will have a bad record, that is for sure. So, okay. I am a Cammy player as well, but I think she's the best character in the game, to be honest with you. I do think she is the best character in the game. I know a lot of people say Akuma or Guile. It's definitely one of those three. It's one of those three, but in my personal opinion, I think Cammy is the strongest character in the game. And I actually would nerf her if I was going to, if I had the option of rebalancing her in Season 4. But as you can see here in the bracket, Shingo Lex and Stunner have both advanced forward over here. They will be in winners finals to find out who will be playing in grand finals. On the other side, we have Doodoo H and, oh, I thought we saw Doodoo H advance forward over Dark earlier, but maybe they hadn't played their match yet. So maybe Dark still has yet to come up. So we'll see what happens here. But again, shout outs to Fabinho and Buyu. Like I said, we haven't had any donations or bits yet, but I mean, we have had $5 in bits, but in terms of donations, any donations given and bits given will go to the actual streamers here of KombatKlub. As like I said, you see their logo on the top right. Please follow them on all of the social medias, twitch.tv/KombatKlub, as well as Twitter @KombatKlub. Again, I'm not sure if they're a partnered channel. I should have probably checked, but if they are not a partnered channel, views is how they become partnered. And so if you could give them a follow, and if you just happen to want to watch some fighting game action and they happen to be streaming at the time, give them a watch while they're playing, and you know, help them try to get partnered with Twitch so that they can start doing emotes and cool things like that, and start being able to earn money from ads and things like that. Every little bit helps. So definitely give them a follow on both of those locations right there, on stream and on Twitter. That is Fabinho, who is running KombatKlub, so he's the guy kind of in charge of that. So Dark will play. Oh, so you guys are going to do the winners finals right away. My voice is a little low. Let me turn on the microphone a little. There you go. I'm also leaning a little farther away from the microphone. That's my bad. Let me move the microphone closer to me. Oops. Now I'm moving my mouse everywhere. Okay. I would personally think Cammy Mika, I think Cammy has a slight advantage just because once she gets the knockdown, it's really hard for Mika to do anything on her wake up. She doesn't really have a way, she doesn't have a get off me kind of thing to beat Cammy. Her armor doesn't start on first frame, and she has no wake up uppercut, so she's really kind of hosed in that situation. And Cammy has one of the most aggressive, meaty games, Oki games. So here we go. So it looks like we are going to play the winners finals straight up. So it is going to be Stunner versus, oh, okay. This was, I'm sorry, the Cody was, Shingo Lex, that's right, Shingo Lex. So switching characters to Cody now, not using Balrog against Cammy, and I think that's an even matchup. I don't know about Cody. I don't have a lot of experience with Cody versus Cammy, but Shingo Lex looking really strong. The mayor coming in here and doing some work. And apparently he knows something that we don't, because that worked really, really well right there in that first round, getting a perfect over Stunner, plus on block with that EX Zonk. So that's his get-in tool right there. Using the EX drill to go through the tornado. But again, if I'm Shingo Lex, I don't know if I mind that so much. I've said this a lot. When Cammy's use the EX drill to hit you through your fireball, sometimes if she's not in a good position, she can't get any pressure afterwards, and it also makes her side switch if she's a little too close. So sometimes I'm not too scared if she does that a lot, if she EX drills through a lot. There we go, that V skill once again. lots of invincibility on that, and it can be a problem for Cammy. I've heard that Cody's V skill works really well against her dive kick, so maybe that is the reason for this character choice. I've heard from some people that think that maybe Cody could actually fight Cammy pretty decently because he can always V skill the dive kick on reaction, but again, same problem as anyone else once Cammy knocks you down. But look at that, the EX Zonk Knuckle right in her face. No fear. And now back to this neutral here. Both of them really testing each other out, trying to find out who wants to get in there. Nice light kick into ruffian kick combo. Pushes her back and gains a little bit of space. Oh no, miss, and you know what? Good whiff punish right there from Stunner, and now Stunner going in. Going as crazy as possible. There it is, plus on block Zonk Knuckle, so Stunner doesn't want to deal with it, so just V reversals instead. Gets out of there, unfortunately not going to be able to hit. And there you go, you see Shingolex countering after those dive kicks because the dive kick's not hitting at the right distance to be plus on block, so he knows they're negative. But there you go, you see the threat of the dive kick giving Cammys ways to just jump in for free, but you always got, dude, Shingolex is playing Cody so much like a Balrog player with that EX Zonk Knuckle. He's using it like, remember we saw the dash upper out of nowhere and we saw like the dash straights out of nowhere, but look at this. Stunner with the combo into the critical art. It's not going to quite kill. He has the opportunity to activate V-Trigger, but instead falls victim to the shimmy. And there you go, Stunner taking game number 1. Yes, so obviously V-Skill is like his Final Fight desperation move. He uses it, has invincibility, very punishable on block, and also he will always do white life damage to himself. Round 1. So there you go. Watch out for those shimmies over there. Oh no, he thought he was close enough to be able to hit that negative edge, a drill by accident. And so small punish right there from Shingolex. But not going to be able to do too much of a punish right now this early on. That's on the broadcast, so sorry, that's not me. But I like this zoning with the fireball. He's really trying to see if Stunner wants to jump, but there you go. EX Zonk all of a sudden in his face. Not a counter hit light punch, so she wasn't going to be able to come up, but gets the side switch anyway with the dive kick, the V-trigger dive kick, and guess what? Has almost caught up in life just like that. Here we go, Rock, doing nothing with the Rock. Oh, look at that trade, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so cool. I love it, just let the Rock drop. Oh, again, let the Rock drop. She hasn't been able to get it, so what's key about that is that she hasn't been able to get any pressure after these hits. Oh, just a little too far. Oh, but not a counter hit, but that was a beautiful aimed dive kick right there. Again, beautifully well-spaced dive kick. Hitting on the shins. Look at this. Tied up in life now. The pipe is gone. The pipe is gone. You always hold on to it until one more time it blocks. Oh my God, you just did the hooligan throw. And now oh, what? What the doubles? Oh my God, Cammy's button just missed. And the first hit from Cody missed, but then the follow-up overhead clocked her in the face. And Shingolex is gonna take that round. Wow. That's crazy. That is an oh, I love that. That was the whiff option select from Shingolex. Every time he does that stand light kick, he's buffering it into the ruffian kick at ranges that are far away. So the only way it can connect on the opponent is if she dashes forward. And if she dashes forward, then the whole thing will connect as a combo. So smart stuff from Shingolex. And look at this, using the V skill up close to keep the pressure. Going in for the EX Zonk. Baits out. Nice, baits out the uppercut, gets the hit, and shout outs to Red Cyclone BR for the subscription to the channel. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, that is an option too. If you want to support me personally, subscriptions are welcome. Anything that's donated or any bits that come into the stream will go straight to KombatKlub. If you want to support me, you could use subscriptions, but right now, you know, if you have any financial money to spare for support, giving that to the KombatKlub stream team would be much appreciated. Got to do the televangelist things. Please consider donating from your heart. to the donation counter for the Combat Club team. Actually, that sounded more like G than a televangelist. The Zonk Knuckle in your face. Zonk Knuckle in your face can be dangerous because if it's a counter hit, he can combo off a nice anti-air. I like it. Too high up for that dive kick. Okay. Stays in the front though. Stays in the front. Shingo Lex thought he was going to the other side. Gonna use that V reversal to try to knock Cammy into the corner, but there you go. Cammy's V reversal puts herself right back out of there. Always one of the good benefits that she has, even though her V reversal is very baitable. You can bait it out and then punish it pretty badly. But we're seeing a lot of V reversals from Shingo Lex. Really wants to get out of there. Hasn't really used the what do you want to call it? The V trigger as much. Has been spending a lot of it on those V reversals. So there we go. Shingo Lex trying to take a lead right now. Go up 2-1 in this matchup versus Stunner. Comes in there with the Zonk. Again, really nice usage of the Zonk. And the Zonk, you know, is not there to go through projectiles and stuff like it was in 4. It's Cody's best get-in tool, which is really kind of a different way to use that move. But Shingo Lex definitely using it well, and you could see a lot of shades of Balrog in the way that Shingo Lex uses Cody. We saw him use Balrog earlier, but he's basically Balrog with a fireball and no charge moves. And right there, he used the V skill, drained a little bit of his own health, so Cammy's combo follow-up, they're going to do a little extra damage. That's the risk you take when you use that V skill like that. Ooh, hit him out of the air. Oh, and that's not a true block string, so... Oh, caught him low. This is going to be big damage. Set up into the rocks. Oh, what? You're just going to uppercut. I don't care. But in V trigger, that uppercut does officially have invincibility. Tries to get in there once again with the Zonk Knuckle. What a confirm off of one hit. What the heck? That was wild and crazy. And then the back throw. Oh my God. Stunner with the desperation single hit into, or a confirm. Maybe he just confirmed on a standing Cody. You can do that. But man, to be able to do that, especially online as well. I mean, great stuff. And Stunner takes the round thanks to that. And yeah, she gets massive Oki after that. Oh boy, but the shimmy right now from Shingo Lex going right back in there. Oh, went low with the roughing kick. That would have been punishable on block had she blocked it, but very fortunate that, you know, she tried to stand up and walk away and got hit by that. There is that V skill. The anti-Cammy jump V skill will beat the dive kick or the regular jump. That's why it's nice there. Tries to get back in there with the EX Zonk Knuckle. Unable to do so. Now, it's back and forth. Trying to fight. Oh, in, but too high up. Yep, even on hit, it can be too high up. So it's a little risky. Once again, trying to get in there with that Zonk. Shingo Lex with just the tiniest of life leads. It can melt away because look at how much meter Stunner has. Stunner has all of the resources. In fact, Stunner technically, I feel like, has a, quote, lead in the game because he has so much V reversal and so much meter to be able to spend. I feel like he has the true lead in the game right now. Maybe not so much anymore because one hit will kill. Any jump right now from Stunner will be death, because that will be V skill and that's the end of it. That's why you see Stunner not trying to jump. Stunner has remained very grounded at this point in time, tries to dash up, but a nice jab check from Shingo Lex, and Shingo Lex taking that game to go up 2-1. Good job right there to Shingo Lex, and Shingo Lex now with the lead. 2-1. And again, you guys are watching the SFV One For All online event coming to you from Brazil. This was streamed 2 days ago, and I am here restreaming it on the Chen Dynasty, twitch.tv/jchensor, as part of the FGC Locals of the World. Sure, this isn't technically a local, but it's really expanded beyond that. I had a lot of people hitting me up with big events that they've done, and you know, I think that's exciting. That's something that I definitely want to do. And so if it's an event, I mean, some group actually they don't have majors very often, and they had a major in August, And they asked me if I'd be willing to restream an August event, and I have absolutely no problem with that. So, especially if it's from a particularly smaller scene that doesn't really get opportunities that much. So, I'm down for all sorts of things to restream on the FGC locals of the world. Pay attention to rounds durations. Not sure what you mean by that, FGC Watcher, exactly. But here we go. This is winners finals. We haven't gone through much of losers finals just yet. So we're just going to have Stunner and Shingolex finish out through here so that whoever gets in the grand finals can probably just take a little bit of a break and come back a little bit later, and then we can make it through the loser side of the bracket. Stunner on player 2 side this time, Shingolex on player 1 side. Oh no! Thought he had to confirm. Unfortunately, didn't get the hit. No, there we go. The EX drill again. She does get Oki when she clips you at that far away, but again, not a huge amount of damage. It's just a way to discourage the opponent from throwing fireballs, but if you're smart, you're not going to get discouraged about that. And then you see that rock just causing Stunner a little bit of problems, because every time he's gone up, tried to punish that rock, the rock comes back down and hits her and trades. So Stunner really hasn't found a way to punish the rock toss very well. And it's really interesting. It reminds me of Armika's microphone, actually, without the armor. Oh, there we go. And that's plus because he got the 3 hits on the home run swing. So he was able to dash up and get the command throw. But then the counter hit from Stunner. And Stunner really wanted to get Shingolex back in the corner, so tried to go for the throw, but a nice tech. And here we go. Stunner down just to a tiny bit of life. There it is right there. That V skill that's so good at stopping the dive kicks. And with no meter, Stunner does not have the ability to EX drill through the fireball. So Shingolex trying to cause a little pressure there and then just poking away with some of the buttons. He's at match point now. Goes in with the EX Zonk Knuckle just to get some plus frames and to push Cammy back towards the corner a little bit more. Still no meter for Stunner. Finally gets the meter here. Goes in there with the hooligan dive kick just to basically put herself in the center of the playing field to get her as far away from the corner as possible and to get some plus on block dive kicks. And there you go, spending that EX drill again just to get through the fireball and get in. Oh boy, crush counter to the face. Rock, oh, faked it. Goes in with the Zonk and counter hit. You see right there, Zonk counter hit. He gets the combo afterwards. Don't know if Shingolex wasn't ready for it because he didn't have the full combo afterwards. Faking the rock toss. You see how effective this is? And Stunner, I mean, look, if I'm Shingolex, I'd be like, you know what? Keep trading this. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. Let me throw some more rocks. Oh, and the rock just stopped the dive kick. Oh, man. Stunner just unable to find a way through, but gets the counter hit combo and now takes the life lead. This is huge. Huge, but he still has more rocks available and goes for the overhead. Oh man, that killed, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he had the follow-up uppercut or the follow-up drill, which would have killed as well. So there you go, Stunner tying game number 4 up 1 round apiece. Yeah, Stunner definitely got more damage out of the rock trade, but it's just, I can sense the frustration on Stunner's gameplay that he wants to find a way to get a clean hit just so he can get in there. And I see him just trying to go for it as much as possible, and not being able to have the pressure afterwards is kind of annoying as well. When you know he's going to throw the rock, because you want to discourage the rock. And if you have less life, trades just isn't fun. All right, here we go. Back to the pipe again. Das Paipu again. Okay, so now he has the life lead. So for sure it's useful. Oh no, didn't get the home run. Didn't get the home run swing. But, oh, good block. That's so scary. He's going to be able to make it through that. That was beautiful right there. Beautiful V-trigger activation. But then dash forward there and got countered by Shingolex. Knows that you can't really dash after that situation. Oh, wow. The crush counter sweep. And he's going to knock him down. Fierce to get as much damage as possible. Stunner trying to go. There it is. Stunner taking game number 2. You are reading my Street Fighter 4 posts. Nice. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, I was on that Cami boards a lot. I was definitely on that Cami board a lot, Hitzel. But here we go. Final game number 5 between Shingolex and Stunner. Nice throw escape from Shingolex. A little bit too obvious. Oh, so there you go. So as soon as they get that tech, that's when you start going with the shimmies afterwards, which is why I personally feel like going for throws early on is always a good thing, because it really sets the tone and that you want to go for throws, and that opens up the shimmies. And so there you go. Goes for another throw, which means shimmies will open up here. But Stunner looking really strong now. Stunner with a big life lead. If he can take this, he'll be 1 round away from advancing to grand finals. Also, shout outs to High Fight, who is in the chat and who I was responding to a little bit earlier. High Fight, of course, the great highlighter of the FGC. And look at this, Stunner with a great uppercut. But High Fight, appreciate it. I know you are also supporting the FGC locals of the world, so appreciate that as well. I wanted to try to make highlights from these video clips as well, but just haven't been able to find time. So thanks for any clips that you've been able to do as yourself as well. So here we go. Stunner right now down in life here. But using that V reversal, that's smart right there to switch sides to keep Cody into the corner now. And so now wants to see if he can apply his rush shot. But you can see, like I said, Stunner knows that the dive kick can be countered by the V skill. So he's really playing very grounded and very patiently. But what's nice about oh no, it was too late. It was too late. So there it was right there. But Shingolex just with a bad reaction. Oh, nice. Reach with that standing medium punch to punch over whichever button I saw. Oh no, that was not. Oh, but he didn't get a punish. A lot of mistakes here. And then the wrong ruffian kick to punish that. Like I said, a lot of mistakes here. And Shingolex, after his V reversal, has backdashed almost every time. Stunner hasn't seemed to notice. And there you go right there. That drill, putting himself in the corner. But beautiful side switch. Goes in there with the EX. Oh no, that EX uppercut is not going to hit. It missed. It missed. Oh, man. There we go. So we're at match point and going for a hooligan throw. Oh, my God. Just going for it. Okay, gets the hooligan. But, oh, that's the first time I think we've seen Shingolex do that. Just go for the EX zonk into throw. He's hit buttons afterwards so often. But Stunner has done such a good job just being very patient and defending in that situation right there. And so that time Shingolex took advantage of it with the throw. I don't know if that was supposed to be an EX drill through the fireball. Shingolex looks like doesn't want to take any extra damage right now, so being very careful. There it is right there, the V skill to anti-air the dive kick. Oh, not that time. He just jumped up, but there you go. The surprise into the crouch medium kick. It's the second time he's gotten that. Not sure what it is that Stunner is waking up with, or if he's just walking backwards. But there it is. The deceptive range of the jumping pipe is going to take it for Shingolex. And now the Balrog / Cody player all the way into grand finals. Great job to Shingolex. And Stunner will move to losers finals side. Again, you're watching the SFV One For All restream here on FGC Locals of the World. This is an event that was online from Brazil, originally streamed on twitch.tv/KombatKlub. Farofa, YOLO DP uppercut is Farofa. What does that mean? What does Farofa mean, technically? Yep, you gotta wear... The FGC is so bright, they gotta wear shades, man. And now we're gonna move to the loser side bracket. You can see here, Bruno Cross could not attend. So Rodrigo Lins has moved on already automatically, but we're actually gonna start with Dudu H going up against Umbrella Dark on the other side. God, what did you guys make me say? I'm learning all these key FGC words in various languages. Is a cheap but tasteful food. I like that, actually. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to go to the loser side there. I did read off Dark's information, but I'll read it off again here just so it's matched up with where he actually managed to play. Dark. Here we got it. He's a birdie player. CFN is Dash Dark Dash. He was a champion of the 3rd qualifier. And again, as I mentioned before, he's a very versatile player. He's played Alex, he's played Yuri and Birdie. He's also picked up G recently, grandmastered with all of them. Diego Lin's real name. The title, he won the Tetra Championships in 2016, and that's his best performance. But he also got a lot of top 8 places in various tournaments in Brazil and Latin American events in Brazil, Peru, Argentina, and Colombia. So he has done very well in all sorts of different locations. Farofa. Nice, I like it. Irish wristwatch. Oh God, I hate you. That's like saying toy boat. Like try saying toy boat like 5 times really fast without messing up. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. There we go. Shout outs to Master J-Man for the subscription. The other one's the sixth sheep's sick. That's another one. But it's going to be Juliano Rocha versus Rodrigo Lins. Oh, okay. So we're going to go to the other side of the losers bracket first. No? Is that right? Let's see. I guess that is correct. Okay. And Lins is going to go with Sakura instead. Interesting. Again, this is an online tournament, so apologies about the start right there. It's the spectators catching up to where the players are. Gets the forward throw into the corner. Sakura is not a character we see a lot. Sakura, I don't think is a terrible character. I don't think she's great. I think she's better than people give her credit for. It's just that she doesn't really do anything exceptional that other characters don't do better. So there's just very little reason to use Sakura. Oh, so Juliano picked Sakura. There you go, Rodrigo Lins. Yeah, Rodrigo was playing Zeku earlier, but now has switched to Ibuki, who is his main at this point in time. But Juliano going with Sakura. Interesting. Oh, he's going to be able to punish, but not much. Just a light punch, and then just went for a throw. Nice throw tech from Lins. Almost got the caught up. Yeah, there it is. And then gets the throw. Yeah, exactly. She's good. Sakura has walk speed, throw, and standing medium punch. Hardest part about it is that's the same thing that Cammy has. Walk speed, throw, medium punch, and a bunch of other things. I basically feel like Sakura is kind of obfuscated by Cammy. Like as long as Cammy's in the game, there's no reason to play Sakura, but except you just like her. Oh man, wake up, EX uppercut. Let's just do it. But so far, Juliano has not been able to get anything going. That should end it right there. And so there you go. Rodrigo taking game number 1 with his Ibuki. As we said, we saw him play Zeku earlier. I guess Rodrigo just really likes his ninjas. So we've got Zeku and Ibuki here. But Juliano, with that Sakura pick, didn't really work very well. So... yeah, even B is wondering about that. And you know what? He's going to stick with it. Juliano is sticking with Sakura. Almost as if kind of say, I will make this character work. Damn it. Actually, that is probably one good thing that that Sakura does have is that standing light kick, which is a decent poke. And if I remember correctly, can be canceled. Yep, just like that. So there you go. So obviously Cammy's light kick. Oh my God, right through your fireball. Don't care. Oh, here we go. V-trigger activation, but too far. Too far. Okay. Back to the footsies. Oh, just ate the jump in. Ate the jump in raw. That's going to combo right into the V-skill, into the uppercut. So look at that damage. That's one nice thing about Sakura. Once she can get some of that damage, if she gets that V-trigger activation into the EX Tatsu. Oh boy. Is this going to kill? No, it's not going to kill. Oh, missed. Actually, it might have, but missed the Raida. And then just goes straight into the EX uppercut. Rodrigo betting a lot on that, because if that was blocked, that would have been bye-bye Rodrigo, and Rodrigo would be dead. But Rodrigo staying alive right now. Getting tossed by Sakura. Then the crush counter. Dash up. Beautiful combo confirm. Oh, there it is. That anti-air back medium punch canceled in the command dash. Oh, no confirm on... Again, same thing with the anti-air. And now chasing the back dash. So gets the crush counter. Walks up for the throw now. You know, that crush counter convinced Juliano. Oh, no! Juliano tried to counter with the uppercut. But the command dash to go through. And then the kunai coming. I'm sorry, the shuriken coming right back into her back. Oh, that is literally a backbreaker right there. That is a backbreaker. Yeah, I'm not sure where Giuliano is going with this choice to go with Sakura. But looks like he's going to stick with it, or did he go to the character select? I did not see. Was the dog choosing for Sakura? Could have been. Looks like it's going to be a character change over here. And so shoutouts once again to Fabinho and Buyu, who are doing the streaming and commentating in Portuguese. They made a commentary list broadcast just for me so that I could commentate over it with maximum sound effects volume. So shoutouts to them. But once again, Fabinho running the KombatKlub, which is you see their logo in the top right of this layout right now, and they're doing a great job. You can see the donation counter and the bits counter down over there. All donations and bits that are submitted during this stream will go to the KombatKlub to help them cover these broadcasting charges and stuff like that. Oh, shout outs to TWS Gibbo for the subscription. TWS Gibbo, of course, was the person who sent me all the stuff for the Aberdeen, Scotland FGC locals of the world. That stream was a lot of fun and really cool as well. So shout outs to Gibbo. Seems like we're all in a very giving mood right here, giving each other as much as possible. So there you go. So right now we're trying to wait for the next match. Mbuyu is like the Brazilian Yipes. I like it. I like it. Let's see if we... Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that sounded like the sick Mario trying to muster energy. Here we go. Oh no. Anyways, that's cool to hear. I mean, that's what we need more of as well, is the native commentators as well. We definitely need a stronger presence for those guys as well. And so yes, Giuliano Rocha is going to go back to Armika versus Linz, and let's see how we can go. I wonder if it's one of those situations right now where Giuliano just hates the Armika Ibuki matchup. Wait, have we had the names backwards this whole entire time? I don't think so. No, it should be the other side. Yeah, okay. But here we go. Linz goes for the mix-up. Yeah, dashed in front. So the initial reaction is to stay blocking in that direction. So the double command dash. Nice little subterfuge right there for Linz. And now Linz is at match point. Trying to take this, and I mean, we can see one of the reasons why maybe Giuliano didn't want to make that pick, because it seems like right now he is having a lot of trouble trying to get anything going over here right now on ice. But didn't want to command dash, and you know what? I like that from Rodrigo, because that keeps Mika in the corner. Normally he did back medium punch and a command dash into the Raida, but he decided to stay and not do that because he didn't want to go to the other side of Mika instead. Oh no, baited out with the overhead. Again, Ibuki's overhead is very rarely used as an overhead. More just that it gets used as like Akuma towards heavy punch, as a kind of auto shimmy that makes it so that it goes over lows and also beats throw attempts. So it has overhead properties, almost very rarely ever used in that way. So there you go. Linz is going to move forward with a 3-0 over Giuliano. And we're going to see Destroyer versus Umbrella Dark coming up next. You guys don't mind, I'll see if I can jump forward a little bit. There we go. Shoutouts once again to Fabinho and Buyu for their commentary here. And also Fabinho is the man who is behind KombatKlub. You can see right there, twitch.tv/KombatKlub, as well as Twitter @KombatKlub. Once again, all donations and bits donated during this stream will go to them. So if you have a kind heart and want to donate like $1 or anything like that, or if you want to support the Brazilian scene and you want to support these guys for the effort that they're putting on this event, an online tournament. I mean, I know it's obviously great life and all because look, they're streaming from the beach and all that, you know, no green screens, but still, anything donated will go directly to them. So if you guys feel like you want to support their scene or you want just feeling generous today, that would be appreciated. So there you go. Again, also make sure you follow on twitch.tv/KombatKlub so that whenever they go live on Twitch, you will get a notification or you will see them in your follow list so that you can turn on the stream and watch while they're streaming. Just make sure you keep the tabs on them and the volume up. Otherwise, if it's not on their tab and you mute the stream, then it doesn't count as a view, which is really unfortunate but understandable. But that way you can support them, help them become affiliated, help them make it to partner status on Twitch, and they would appreciate that greatly. Again, that is a KombatKlub. Follow them on Twitter as well, so you know when their upcoming events are coming along as well. So here we go. We are going to go down to the loser's side, and it is going to be, we've talked about this, Dark was a G play. He plays everybody, but he is going to go with G, and he's going to be going up against the 14-year-old Wunderkind, Destroyer. So going with G versus Destroyer's Nash. Okay. Well, missed the juggle, missed the reset in that situation. Might have just been an online situation. Here we go. So G right now, Dark having Destroyer in the corner, but I love that dash under to get out of the corner and to punish that jump in. It was so unexpected at the last second. And he needs some presidentiality, so the V-Trigger 1 is going to give him that presidentiality. And so there we go. G is buffed all the way up, but unfortunately hit out of the air so that the dash punch is going to miss. And as a result, he is going to get comboed into critical art. And Destroyer definitely destroyed Dark right there. Beautiful stuff to Destroyer. Taking full advantage of that with the combo into critical art. Not scared to spend all that meter to start off. Okay, good anti-air. Destroyer right now playing so well, winning all this neutral, having all of his anti-airs, so he is just looking really strong, but all of a sudden the surprise EX dash. Level 1 presidentiality. He wants to try to get to level 2, or rather I should say he's at level 2, starting from level 1. He wants to get to level 3. However you want to state it, it's all the same thing essentially. Oh, very lucky that that low hit off of the whip low jab. And now just trying to space him out. And he did space out that standing heavy kick from Destroyer, but wasn't close enough or didn't have the reactions to whiff punish it with like an EX command dash. And again, Destroyer doing a great job with the anti-air and then gets the meaty heavy kick combo. And we've got, oh no, that's supposed to work. Why didn't that work? But it doesn't matter because Destroyer gets the crush counter combo into the leaping grab anyway. And I love my technical names. The leaping grab. That's what it's officially called now. The leaping grab. Yeah, so this kid very strong, although I'm seeing some dissent in the chat here. Alright, here we go. Oh, nice jump in. Here we go. Big damage now. Gets away from the throw, but Destroyer right now, I feel like, again, just doing a great job winning this neutral, but right there, a bad confirm into the jumping grab. Oh, nice! Dash up, and there's the counter hit bait. Goes for this neutral jump setup, and then activates a V reversal to keep Destroyer in the corner. And yes, guess what? He can juggle off of his command throw, and then he breaks your back and then tosses you to the side like a rag doll. This is such a disrespectful character, I swear. Tragedy Assault is the name of the move, by the way, and I never remember that. It takes me a while to remember that it's Tragedy Assault. But here we go, Destroyer right now with the 1-0 lead, but here comes Dark. Goes for the cross up and then tries to chase down with the crack kick. Call that because it looks just like Terry's kick. Crack kick! Nice air to air. That is a common thing that you see from Nash's with that jump light kick aiming up in the perfect direction to be used as an anti-air when opponents jump over fireball. That was almost a sick punish on the V reversal by Destroyer. I mean by Dark. It looked like he was ready for it. It looked like he knew that was coming. Just couldn't quite punish it properly. Nice. Escape the command throw. Could have did a lot more damage. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need it. Off of the reflected fireball. Just gets the jump. Destroyer now up 1 game and tied here in rounds here for game number 2. Alright. Gets in there with the EX. And we haven't seen a lot of opportunities for building up presidentiality for Dark. Like right there, maybe? I'm not sure if that would have been high enough to prevent punish, but I just really feel like he hasn't really had that much of an opportunity to build up those levels. There it is, right there. Finally gets to the middle level of presidentiality. Oh boy, the air throw now? We've got air throws coming in here from Destroyer. Destroyer looking really strong now. Goes the stun, doesn't even need it, just gets him with a surprise scythe. Backed off, looked like he was going to walk away, and then all of a sudden the scythe from nowhere, and boom, Destroyer going up 2-0 over Dark. Now, it was said that Dark is a master of many characters. Let's see if he decides to go with a different character, or if he decides to stay with Doctrine Dark. Doctrine Dark. Freaking hell. Q, G, you know, something like that. Why did I call him Doctrine Dark? Because the guy's name is Dark, but, oh, man. Old man brain. Old man brain, man. Old man brain, I'm telling you. Nice. Gets the hit and the confirm into the dash punch combo. And now Destroyer in the corner and, you know, Dark backing off a little bit just to prevent him from jumping out of the corner. But Destroyer does make it out. Wow, not fast enough to punish with that EX crack kick. Trying to walk him slowly back down into the corner right now. Oh, I love it! And he's going to be able to combo off of that. Was beautiful stuff. But again, missed the reset. Tried to get him with the crack kick, but got kicked out of the air first. Destroyer down in life by a lot here. And oh, not quite enough to kill. Just needs 1 hit. Good block and punish. Oh no, that's going to be able to combo into the critical art. And there we go. Is it going to kill? Is this going to kill? It is not. He's still alive. Oh, he went for the overhead. It was too far away. No meter, but he's got the V trigger. He was probably going to use it, but it just comes in with the Scythe and Destroyer, making the comeback here in this round. Goes for the cross up and beautiful punish on the command grab. Too many times we see people with too much habits of dashing away from command throws, then hitting it with the fastest thing they got. Nowadays, if you dash away, you can jump up or dash back forward and just basically body people. So I like the fact that Destroyer had the full punish that time. Okay, V-Trigger activated. Full presidentiality available to him. Throwing out those V skills right now. Tries to get in there, and yeah, you can cancel, but every cancel you do drains a ton of your V-Trigger meter. And there it is, no more V-Trigger for Dark. Destroyer right now. Match point. Just needs to win 1 more round. He's so close to advancing forward on loser's side. He just needs another good hit. Watch Nash drop. Because he has to fall back to level playing field. Doink! There you go. He always does that, especially against tall characters. I don't know, it always makes me laugh, but there you go. Destroyer getting the back throw, and Destroyer moving on a 3-0 versus Dark. Zamira Ice BR says that cool fact about Destroyer: the youngest player in Brazil fighting game community. His dad goes with his son, and basically and champions him and incentivizes the kid to improve. So the dad is actually very supportive of this, and that's actually really cool. What I've heard, and people in the chat can clarify this to me, but I have heard that there are a lot of people. Latin America is obviously still in that position where playing video games is not the most highly looked upon pastime. So the fact that Destroyer's father supports him and travels with him to events, I think is wonderful. I think it's wonderful. So G is a character that I feel like has so much potential and so much ability to be strong, but obviously the biggest weakness is the defense. But I mean, there's a lot of characters with that defense problem that G has, but a lot of characters, I guess, also have armor and 3-frame buttons as well, and G has none of those things. None of those things. And so that's what makes it really tough for G. Alright. Once again, shout outs to Fabinho and to Buyu for the commentary here in Portuguese. I'm gonna see if I can skip forward here if you guys don't mind, and here we go. It looks like we have got the next match ready to go, and it looks like it is going to be Destroyer advancing on in loser's bracket, now going up against Ricardo Lins. So it is going to be Destroyer versus Lins now. Buyu calls Karen's critical art washing machine. That makes sense, but it has to be a front-loaded washer, right? That's the thing. It's not a top-down washer. It's a front-loaded washing machine. Oh, jab recovers in time to not get hit by that overhead, but there's the crush counter. Gonna spend the EX. Wasn't enough to kill, but that counter hit right there off of the frame trap is gonna do it. So round one to Rodrigo. Kunai from the front. And Destroyer, again, doing really well with Nash, but, I mean, it's going to be a tough game when you go up against a character like Ibuki, who has a lot of ways to kind of shut down what Nash wants to do. Oh, man, the hardest whiff punish move in the world is those Ibuki, Cammy, Chun-Li, Ryu stand roundhouses that go over your head. Oh, he's going to be able to punish, and he's going to go for the critical art. He wants to spend the critical art. Watch Nash drop. It always drops there. I don't know. It makes me laugh. I can't stop. I can't not notice it these days. But there you go. He's always floating when he does that chop. He has to float to do the chop, and then he drops to standing height. I don't know. It makes me laugh. Oh, God. The EX Kunai. Not quite enough to kill. Goes for the throw. Good block. He jumped, but he missed. And watch out. Wait. I don't. Oh, what? I don't think that the fuzzy guard hit him. I actually think he just stood up and just got hit by the shuriken. Oh yes, and I was able to meet your son at Wednesday Night Fights, I believe it was, Caramel Jenkins. So that's actually really cool. So. That's cool to hear, Caramel Jenkins, that he's actually passionate about fighting games. That's really good. I mean, I know Christopher Guest and Jamie Lee Curtis definitely encouraged their son to keep playing fighting games, and I think that's cool. Of course, thanks to Jamie Lee Curtis and Christopher Guest, their son probably doesn't really have to be too worried about financial situation. Oh, man. Alright, there's that air-to-air jump light kick again. But target combo into Raida, and now back into the corner pressure. And again, I don't think you can punish Charlie's V reversal. I'm sorry, Nash's V reversal with a hit, but you can definitely punish it with a throw. And that's going to kill him basically right there. That confirm into the shuriken. I don't know if that was a true confirm or if he was just going to do it, but it worked out. It worked out. Rodrigo right now looking really strong here. Won that last set 3-0. Oh, what a reaction to get through there. And he's going to be able to confirm off of that super low hitting kunai. Wanted to see if he can apply more pressure and get the stun, but then all of a sudden, Lin's just willing to not hit any buttons. Just goes for the throw instead. And now another throw. He has thrown him like 2 or 3 times in that recent sequence, and the fireball went through the kunai and still hit Ibuki. That's unfortunate right there for Rodrigo. Rodrigo right now, though, trying to still go up 2-0. He can still do it. Alright. Oh, what a bait! I love the forward dash, back dash bait. It's such a beautiful thing to see, especially when it leads into that proper punish. He's building up on a meter right now. Actually, he has the meter. It's Rodrigo who's building up the meter. But Rodrigo should be able to kill on the next like 2-hit confirm right now. Oh, never mind. He's just spent one of the bars on the EX kunai in the air. Oh boy, you're getting comboed by falling on fireballs. But that has worked out really well for Linz right now. He's had the great reaction to get through there. Here's an opportunity. Which side? Good block from Destroyer, but Destroyer getting caught in the legs. No, he went for the throw. So right there, Linz went for kunai release command dash. Was a little too far away. Destroyer whiffed the throw. And then I'm not sure what happened at that point in time. He panicked. I think he hit a button or something like that. And Rodrigo just crouching kicked him. So there you go. All right. Okay, so right now, Rodrigo Linz with the lead 2-0. Usually when you see them come back to this screen over here, it usually means that they want to change characters. But if I'm not mistaken, Destroyer, this is the only character that he plays. I don't see... yeah, I don't see any other word here from B that shows that he has more than one character. So I'm not sure what he's going for at this point in time. And according to B, B believes that this match is a tough one for Nash. I wonder what he can do about it though. Does Destroyer have another character that he can try to use? Or was that over? That wasn't over, right? They're still going at it, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was 2-0. Yep, there we go. Okay. Bonchan admitted to using Nash because using low tier makes you popular. Yeah, I know that, dude. I understand that. That's the way it works a lot of the times. That's what being a low tier hero is all about. You don't win events, but you win the hearts and adoration of fans. So, right now, Destroyer looking with a slightly better start, but that quickly melted away. Now they're even in life again. Oh my god, the crouching light punch beat the anti-air. And that was just because Destroyer hit the button early. Oh, the explosion caught him! The explosion, that was super unfortunate for Destroyer. And now Linz with the shimmy into the juggle. Linz at match point right now. Whoo! You hear police car noises? That might be coming from outside my window. It's so crazy that I live by the freeway. I don't even hear that stuff anymore. Like, it just goes unnoticed now for me. Oh, spend the meter. Do the damage now. Get the lead. But dangerous because now you have no resources, and that means that Linz knows that he can kind of go in a little more ham because he can't suffer for it. He's not going to take that much damage off of a bad mistake. So those situations, I'm not sure I like using the meter right away. Again, he's 14 years old, is Destroyer, so it'll take a while, but... Oh boy. Oh, the back throw, not quite enough to stun. Tries to get out of there, tries to punish, but again, like I said, you can only really throw punish at. He's going to get the cross-up. It's not going to be enough to kill. This is Dick. Don't throw a Sonic Boom. He's going to EX Rider through it. Be careful. Oh, he tried. He couldn't get it. Oh, the dash up crouch light kick ×2. Oh my god. Destroyer staying alive. He isn't down yet. He's good. He's good right now. But definitely took a little bit of a scramble at the end for him to stay alive at this point in time. Nice backdash away from that throw. Can Destroyer seize this new lease on life here? Can he take advantage of it, or is he going to go down 2-3 against Rodrigo? Nice, out of the corner, and then punishes the whiff throw. But guess what? Wake up buttons from Linz doing the work, and now multiple throws in a row. Linz has a read right now, and now the Shuriken's coming back. Tries to get out of there, but down in life so badly. But Destroyer can get one hit. If he can get one hit, wow, what a risky jump back light punch. Oh, he's going to get punished right here. He's going to get the punish into the critical art. This is not going to kill. Watch Nash drop to the floor, but he needs one more mix-up. What is it going to be? He gets it with a stand medium kick. And just like that, once again, Nash is a character who does have advantage after his critical art like Cammy, and you saw it right there. And Destroyer stays alive. Woo! Good job. Man. So Destroyer is not done. Destroyer is still there. Abalado.
Round one.
I don't know what that means.
Fight.
So Destroyer having the perfect media attack after that forward dash from the critical art. Gets the hit off the ground, so he's able to confirm that. So now Destroyer suddenly, with that new lease on life, looks like he's feeling so much better now, because this round is starting crazy and he is just going in. He has not really backed off at all. He was just going for buttons and dash forwards, and then right there had the counter poke check. I feel like Destroyer just feels like with this new opportunity, he feels almost invigorated. Dash up, back throw, catches the slide. Back throw, but that makes the kunai not have any effect. I love it. He did that, stayed in the front, and I think Linz thought he was going to go to the other side, unless that was a true punish. I'm not sure that was the true punish. The breadsticks. That was yites, right? I heard him say that. I was like, I like that. I like the breadsticks. Oh god, they're all trying to throw each other. Okay, this time throw. That's a proper punish, potentially. Might have still been too slow, but I don't think Destroyer was ready for it. And here we go, Destroyer. Oh boy. Back thrown into the corner. Here, oh boy. And you know what? That happened because he didn't want to be in the corner, so he just did cross up into throw. That was his plan. He wasn't expecting it to hit, but because it hit, Destroyer panicked and blocked afterwards, so Linz got the throw and was able to reclaim the corner advantage position. But here we go. Linz right now, match point. He just needs to win this to send Destroyer out of the tournament right now. But Linz looking really strong here. Lost in the first round, didn't look particularly strong, but since then he has been on a tear. He has been beating everybody up. Let's see if he can do it again. He's got to right now, because he's down in quite a bit of life, and but he's and doesn't have as much meter as Destroyer. Destroyer is sitting on a full bar. Trying to poke in there, but like I said, Destroyer is just not taking any damage. He's not taking any health damage, and that's what you need. You need something going from that degree. Okay, here's a start. I think Destroyer thought he was going to cross sides, but he stayed in the front. So he switched his drop blocking direction, but since no teleport happened from Linz, he accidentally walked into it. So here we go. But man, all these little stray hits right now from Destroyer are adding up, but no anti-air there. But he's got the hit. Oh, if that was a counter hit, he would have won. Here we go, mix-up time to the other side. No, Destroyer didn't believe. He didn't believe Rodrigo was going to the other side, and Rodrigo did it. He did it. Abalado means that a player is scared. Where did that come from? Is that just a fun thing that KombatKlub just wants to put on the stream for fun, basically? I love the screen wipe, by the way. Beautiful KombatKlub screen wipe. It's really well done. Good job. Good job. But there you go. You see Linz, who lost in the first round against Shangolex, moving all the way over to coming through loser's bracket. He lost to Shangolex in first round, made it all the way back. So he's going to be going up against Stunner's Cammy. Abalado is like choked. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So there we go. As I said, KombatKlub on the bottom left, aka Fabinho, and Buyu on the bottom right over there. He is apparently the Brazilian Yipes. Very humorous commentary style, which is super cool. I like all the different commentary styles. I don't believe there should only be one commentary style. I like that everybody has their own take on what commentary should be. That is how commentary should work. If anyone ever tries to tell you what commentary is supposed to be, they're wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. They are absolutely wrong. That's not how it works. Commentary can be whatever you want as long as you are entertaining and as long as you enhance the viewing pleasure of people watching the event. Yeah, educating commentary can be good, but I have actually watched commentary before where both players go into such education mode that I feel like it kind of dulls out the event a little bit, makes it a little bit boring to watch. And so I like having the variety. I like having the variety. Yeah, the KombatKlub is excellent logo, by the way. Whoever designed the logo, great job. Great job. I like that logo a lot. Let's jump forward here. There we go. So it is going to be Linz versus Stunner. Linz versus Stunner. Yeah, and the bracket graphics are really good. Who's your graphic designer down there, dude? Graphic designer did a great job. And Linz is, okay, doesn't like Ibuki versus Cammy. Interesting. Going with the ninja. The ninja right here. Interesting pick here. Because Ibuki kind of has like some good footsies buttons with the V skill. And obviously the mix-ups for high damage versus a low health Cammy. Curious to find out what Rodrigo wants to do with this pick with going with Zeku instead. And get that bar out of the way for you guys. There you go. Back throw into the corner, back to young Zeku. So that's definitely what we saw from Rodrigo earlier. And remember, he lost the first match using Zeku. We didn't see his Ibuki till later. He's only lost with Zeku and only won with Ibuki so far. So it's an interesting choice here right now. But here he goes. Oh, missed the meaty. Now back to try. Oh, beautiful reaction from Stunner to have the uppercut follow up for the most damage instead of just going for like a light kick or a light punch just to get the mix up. Sometimes, I mean, for me, when I play Cammy, I get autopilot-y so much that I always just go for the reset and to the side switch mix up, and I always forget to like uppercut in those situations. So good stuff to Stunner. But Stunner right now down just a little bit of life. Nice. Again, we've already seen this from Stunner a bunch of times. Really good anti-air. When he fought against Giuliano, Giuliano tried to use that Mika down medium punch to blow up that back medium punch from Cammy. Unfortunately, Zeku with no down medium punch like that. So back medium punch is going to work really well. Nice overhead. Knocks her down, but just gets good damage. Good whip punish on the dive kick. And just like that, caught up in life. But then all of a sudden, the EX uppercut. And then Stunner goes for the hooligan. That's like a Street Fighter 4 tactic, man. But Stunner's use of the hooligan has been really interesting so far. He's been willing to throw it out here and there all of a sudden out of nowhere. And it catches the opponent off guard. You see it and you forget. You forget that that's even an option, and that's like the best way to use that move. Oh, man. So Stunner, yeah, Stunner definitely pretty, oh, God. I don't want to call him YOLO. I want to call him, What is that word that you guys told me? Shoot, I forgot the word already. Alright, anyways, gotta commentate this match. It was like farofa. There you go. Very farofa. There it is. Thank you, chat. Alright. Oh, no confirm on that single hit. Very hard to do. Good spacing on that dive kick. Too scary for Rodrigo to try to counter poke that. But here we go. The pressure. And yeah, and if you block that standing roundhouse crouching, it is 0 on block. So Cammy could have hit a button and at least traded with Zeku's 3-frame buttons, but looks like Stunner was a little too scared to do so. Oh, the roundhouse out of the air. And you know what? Rodrigo sitting on a lot of meter. He can still take this round if he gets one hit. Oh, he went, what? That was crazy. He went for a horizontal to try to hit Cammy out of the dive kick, or was that an execution error? I have a funny feeling that was an execution error, and that's going to cost Rodrigo that round. And so now Stunner at game point to take game number 2. Someone that farofa a lot is a farofero. Okay. Yeah, if you block that standing roundhouse while standing, it's -2, I believe. That's the way it works. Nice into the critical art. Is this gonna kill? No, it is not. But that will. That'll do it right there. Oh, man. Okay. So there we go. So Stunner is just looking absolutely strong right now. And why not? He's using Cammy. Cammy is a very powerful character. Ibuki or Cammy? What do we got? Looks like a character select. So I have a funny feeling he's going to try to move to Ibuki and see if he can actually get an Ibuki here going. Sorry, I keep going backwards. Looking at the brackets here. There we go. Again, you guys are watching the SFV One For All online event that took place in Brazil on Tuesday. There were 4 qualifier events, which 2 players from each event qualified to play in this top 8 at the One For All. The prize money was donated by Destroyer's father. Now it makes all sense that you guys are talking about how his dad supports so much. Apparently the pot bonus for this event was donated by Destroyer's father. So yeah, Destroyer Dad Destroyer, very supportive of the fighting game community in Brazil. That's very awesome. This was streamed on twitch.tv/KombatKlub, Twitter @KombatKlub. Make sure you support them. That is with a K in both combat and club. But definitely try to support these guys. Give them a follow. Give them a follow on Twitter and on Twitch. And remember, any donations and bits received during the stream will go directly to those streamers. So we have $5 in bits so far, but if anybody has anything that are willing to donate, would be very much appreciated. And you can see in that round right there, perhaps why Rodrigo does not want to go with Ibuki, because he just got manhandled in that round. See what he can do here. I don't see a lot of V-skill usages right now from Ibuki, but then again, I also don't see a lot of footsies right now from Stunner, so that might not be the right choice right now. And Stunner gets the combo off of the dive kick, gets the free jump in because everyone's so scared of dive kick, and then gonna get the hit, another counter hit into the stun. And you know what? In that situation right there, I feel like Rodrigo beat himself. I really feel like there's just something about this fight that he hates, or that he just hates Cammy, and then part of him was just like, this is so stupid, this character's dumb, and then, I don't know, just towards the end there, that was a massive, I feel like, kind of a fall apart right there for Rodrigo. Maybe a little bit of frustration against this character right there. And unfortunately for him, that means he will go out in 3rd place. And in grand finals, it will be Shingolex versus Stunner in a rematch. How strong do I think Zeku is? I think he's better than people think he is. I would say he's high mid-tier, but a lot of characters are high mid-tier. He's in that mid-rank. There's only 5 characters in the top rank, and then there's mid-rank. I feel like Zeku is actually pretty strong. Is he top 10? Maybe not, but maybe. But because we've seen a lot of Zekus do some really strong stuff recently. Everybody, that Shangolex, hang on a second. What happened to my thing? Why is my laptop freezing on me? Shangolex, strong Cody, strong Balrog player. Balrog is who we've seen mostly of, and Stunner obviously showing some very strong work with his Cammy. So they're going to be going up against each other here in the grand finals for the One For All event taking place that took place in Brazil 2 days ago. Many-week event, 4 qualifiers to determine the 8 players who would be taking place in this event here. Again, these guys, a lot of experience in Brazilian tournaments, offline and online, between the 8 players that we see here. So strong players in Brazil doing well at offline events as well. This is an online tournament, but was streamed by KombatKlub, aka Fabinho, who is also doing some of the commentary with Buyu right now. Shout outs to all of them. Shout outs to everybody who was running the stream. Shout outs to the entire Brazil FGC for putting on this work, for doing all this work, and making these kind of events happen. Apologize to everybody at home right now. I can't see the chat right now because my laptop is behaving very oddly right now and kind of freezing up on me. So I apologize to everybody. Oh, there we go. Finally back. Are we okay right now? Are we okay? Are we okay? Is everything okay right now? How much of what did you guys hear me talk about? A lot of stuff or no? Are we back right now? Yeah, my laptop was doing something funky just right now, so it was like freezing on me, so I apologize about that, but we back. I think we're back. Let me pause the stream really quick. I just want to make sure. Let me know in the chat. Oh, shout outs to the donation from Caramel Jenkins. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? But shout outs to Caramel Jenkins for the donation. I will get that in a second for you guys. Okay, so we're good right now, and it looks like the video is all good now, and everything is all good now. Okay. But shout outs to Caramel Jenkins for the donation. Again, any donations and any bits goes straight back to the original streamers, the KombatKlub over here. And so, there we go. $10 from Caramel Jenkins. Thank you so much for that donation. Like I said, that will go straight to the KombatKlub. And so now they have $15 in donations today. If anyone wants to donate anything more, to give more to these guys for the hard work that they do, shout outs to all of them. Shout outs to Fabinho for the work that he's been doing and everything like that. And to the entire Brazilian scene for striving for their best to do the best they can here in the Latin America scene. The Latin America scene is definitely very, very in a disadvantageous situation. So any help or anything like that would be appreciated for them. They can, treat their commentators out to a little bit of money or to lunch or something like that. Okay, here we go. But we saw earlier... We saw earlier that Shangolex was able to take it with Cody versus Stunner's Cammy. So there it was. There we go. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. We're going to be starting really soon. It's going to be grand finals right here Again, these guys, Fabinho recorded 2 streams of this. One with their commentary and one without their commentary, and that's the one they provided me. That's why you can't hear them talking right now. He actually gave me a second VOD that I could play on stream with all the sound effects, and so that way the dialogues won't actually conflict with each other, which is pretty crazy. So good job to them, doing a great job here with the stream. The graphics are amazing. The quality of the stream has been fantastic. The quality of this VOD has been fantastic. Shout outs to KombatKlub, aka Fabinho, for the amazing job that they've done here with this stream right now. But here we go. It is grand finals. Stunner from loser side, Shingo Lex on winner side. Stunner has to defeat Shingo Lex in a 3 out of 5 twice. He has to send Shingo Lex to loser's bracket, and then he can eliminate him and win the tournament. So Shingo Lex right now Shingo Lex gonna do his best job right now to stay and not have to bother with 2 sets. He's gonna try to take this first set as he can right now. So here we go. And getting in there, and that's what camis can do a lot of times. They can get those free jumps with those because of the dive kick a little bit. But it was high up enough that Stunner knew that he couldn't do anything, and he had to respect, blocked afterwards and didn't do anything. So right now, Shingo Lex doing a really good job playing this ground game against Stunner. And what he's really doing right now, he's just waiting for the jump so he can V-skill perhaps, but not that time. Not that time. Oh, look at this. Have some Shingo fans out there in the chat rooting for him. And look at that roundhouse hitting Cammy way out of the top of the air. But that is the hurt box on the dive kick. The dive kick drops her hurt box all the way down. Nice. And there, like I said, that V-skill. But you know what? Okay, that's a dangerous situation. After that V-skill, you can't throw those fireballs because that means Cammy can jump over and get the punish. And look at this. All of a sudden, all this aggression from Stunner. Again, that V-skill. Oh, hit her out of the air. That's always the rough situation. And using the V-skill just to get back out of the corner. And again, that V-skill. And this is why Shingo Lex wants to go with Cody. And this is, it's interesting because Shingo Lex is hoping that he's convinced Stunner to stay on the ground so he can catch Stunner with the surprise EX Zonk. But Stunner keeps jumping anyway. He doesn't care. And so it's causing some problems for Shingo Lex. So Shingo maybe just play patient on the ground, stay on the ground. But you got to be careful because all that white health got lost. And in fact, half of that exchange right there, Shingo definitely lost way more health thanks to the V skill and then getting hit by the follow-up there. So you got to be careful if you're Cody, if you are sitting there and V-skilling him all day. I mean, if he's going to V-skill you all day, maybe you just want to keep jumping at him all day and taking some damage and letting him white health himself to death. Oh, the uppercut. And right now, that trade is going to be really, really strong because she has such a life lead. And then that trade in that situation right there. It's actually kind of cool. What tweet alert? Interesting. It's kind of a neat little system right there to get like tweets on stream like that. And it looks like it's automated, although you want to be careful with that sometimes, depending on what people say. Oh no, baits out the V-skill, gets the crush counter damage, switches sides with the hooligan dive kick, and here we go. V-trigger activation, almost had it, but I think he hit the jump kick too slow, too late. You saw how deep that hit. I think he could have hit it earlier and still had the combo afterwards. And again, trying to surprise with the EX Zonk. That seems to be Shingo Lex's MO right now. Really just wants to get that. And there's the rock. He went for the command throw, but nice jump out there from Stunner. Stunner, okay, knew that that was a little too high up to get the combo, so didn't commit to the drill at the end right there. Shingo Lex down on just a little bit live. Here, game number 1. This is grand finals of the SFV final One For All event. Right now, you see them both playing footsies. And like I said, Shingo Lex is just waiting for the jump so he could V-skill it. That time was a little too close for him to react to. And now I feel like what Stunner is just trying to do is just get as much damage as he can with just little hits here and there, like build up as much white health as possible to maybe discourage him from trying to use that V-skill. But look at that. Shingo Lex has gained all that white health back. Oh, he's going to get hit. Yep. And now down to 8 seconds. Oh, wow. What? Not sure. if Stunner thought he was throwing a fireball, because that would have been dangerous right there had that been blocked. It was a YOLO drill, but I don't know if that was actually a Farofa drill or not. I don't know if that counted as Farofa or if he just read that situation wrong and thought that that was supposed to be a fireball. Was that a really terrible message right there? There you go. Okay, never mind. All right, but Shingo Lex got to find a way to see if he can keep a life lead, because the life lead is going to be what does it for him. If he has the life lead, then the V skills become a threat. Then Stunner can't jump. But as soon as Stunner gets a life lead, then Stunner can kind of afford to eat V skills all day, because then Shingo Lex would just be hurting himself in a way if Stunner can get the hit. No meter right now for Stunner, so no EX drills, but now he has the meter. And we've seen that he's definitely willing to use it. Oh my god, the walk-up stand heavy punch. Another just a great button for Cammy. She's full of those. Full of those great buttons. Oh. Now back to this again. Look at this. This is a very, very careful footsies match right now. And honestly, I think this is the right way to play. I think both players are playing amazingly patient. Oh, but all of a sudden, a flurry. A flurry from Shingo Lex. Oh, no, it missed, but they all missed each other. So no damage there for Shingo Lex, but he still has that white health that he's trying to build back. So he's trying to play very patient, but there's that close range dive kick into the uppercut. Lots of damage, and again, Stunner with the crazy hooligan. That hooligan has worked for Stunner so well, and now Shingo Lex has to do something. Look, he is down in life solo, and there's only 6 seconds left on the clock. He went for the command throw. It was too telegraphed, and there it is, Stunner going in there and getting round number 1 with only 4 seconds left on the clock. All right. Oh, going right in there with the EX Zonk. Nice backdash in the corner. He read the throw, so he was able to punish the throw with. But there we go. Activates the V skill. Oh, that's definitely punishable. That was not what Stunner wanted at all. Nice backdash to avoid the knee bullet, but no punish on it. Shingo Lex still trying to build back a lot of that little chunk of that white health right there, and he's going to do it too. So good stuff now. Didn't lose any health from all of those the V skills, and look at that, a bunch of little incidental kicks there, gonna do some good damage to Cammy. They're just adding up little by little. So now Shingo Lex with a good life lead. Oh boy, here we go. And now one hit in the critical art can do a ton of damage. Oh god, that standing light kick is just annoying Stunner to death right now. To death. Oh, there it is. Got him in there with that EX drill. And you can see that kind of pressure that he gets off of it. It does cost a meter, but the thing is, Stunner has a full bar. Of course he's going to be willing to do that because he already built up half of that bar again. And there you go, Shingo Lex spending all of his meter already, but just doing a great job zoning with standing light kick and standing heavy kick. That is his footsie game right now, but oh no. Full meter now for Stunner. Stunner very dangerous at this point in time. And of course, once you have that pipe, your sweeps become safe because you can cancel into the V-trigger pipe swing. But now Stunner, the one playing patient, saying, you know what, I'm going to let that meter run out. Oh, got the count. Got him. Got him. Here we go. Another one. Is he going to go for the mix-up this time? As he goes low this time, and that's a stun. And just like that, in one quick sequence, Shingo Lex just takes down Stunner and wins game number 2 and ties it up 1-1. Right there, command throw into home run, command throw into home run, into a low, into the stun, and there it is. And Stunner was stunned. Wow. Cammy definitely has a very far-ranged move. Okay, so Farofa is more uppercuts. No problem. I won't use Farofa for drills anymore. I'll save him for uppercuts. Oh man, just trying to bring in some of the lingo, man, the dialect. That's what all I'm trying to do. Oh, look at that. The whiff cancel buffer, the whiff OS buffer right there, catching that forward's heavy kick. And that is, Shingo has definitely spent most of it. Oh my God, that drill caught her. But Shingo has definitely spent most of his meter on EX Zonk Knuckle. He's really trying to establish this ground dominance between the stand light kick and the stand heavy kick, fireballs towards heavy kick and EX Zonk. By focusing on that, he's really limiting what Stunner's been able to do, but he let Stunner in with a jump all of a sudden that time. And immediately, you see right there, spent the meter again on the EX Zonk. That's all he's really going with for this meter. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Beautiful whiff punish. That pipe extending the range. And yeah, the deceiving neutral jump heavy punch that just reaches way out there. And there we go. No more V trigger. So the next hit on that pipe will make him drop it. Oh, I love it. Anti-air drill to get the damage, and no hooligans for you this time. But you know what? Oh, he could have uppercutted into super. That might have worked. The V skill again, but he's got to catch up. He's still stuck on the pipe. He's still stuck with the pipe. He's trying to find a way in there. He knew it. He called it out. He called it out. He was being so careful dashing forward, and he was right that time. So maybe Stunner was going for the YOLO EX drill last time. He went for it again, but Shingo Legs sniffed it out, blocked it, got the punish. Shingo Legs takes that round. Woo! There we go. And so Shingo Legs now up with a lead in crucial game number 3. Okay, trying to counter poke with that stand heavy punch. It's a good button for Cammy, but that stand heavy kick is really causing Stunner a lot of problems, because you see that Stunner really hasn't been able to play footsies a lot with the stand medium kick or the crouch fierce and stuff like that. It's because Shingo Legs is really kind of dominating the footsie game right now. Nice. Just went for it right there. And now Stunner down with no health. Shingo Legs just needs to do a little bit of damage. And again, the deceiving range on that neutral jump roundhouse. Shingo Legs taking that. He is at tournament game now. So Shingo Legs looking really strong. And like I said, I feel like a lot of this really comes down to Stunner not being able to handle the ground game. He's not being able to handle the ground game, but because the V skill is just a simple one button press timing reaction, it's still hard for Stunner to find the opportunities to jump. That's the general strategy. They're so obsessed with the ground game, you can get the jumps, but the anti-air is just a one button press. It's like Zangief Lariat in Street Fighter 4. So it's still easy to react with the anti-airs even while you're obsessed with the ground game. And that's basically what Shingo Legs is getting over here. He's able to dominate this ground game, but I don't see a lot of standing medium kicks from Stunner. I feel like that would be a good button to have to use in this situation, but it's not happening. But here we go. Stunner gets in there, has a chance for some pressure now. Spends one of the bars to get in there. A little too far for throw again. Oh, how many times can we repeat that sequence? Here we go. EX is plus on block, yeah, so there you go. Good confirm off of the 2 light punches. It's a nice thing that Cody has. He can do light punch, and stop. And if he sees it hits, he can go all the way through. Shingo Legs still with a life lead here. All right, finally gets in there with a crouch heavy punch and a V-trigger activation. Look at that pressure right there from Shingo Legs. He really kind of betted that Stunner was going to hit a button after that V reversal. Good block on the EX Zonk Knuckle. Good block. And now Stunner with the life lead. He doesn't need to do anything anymore. It has to be Shingo Legs now. So if I was Stunner, I would stay calm, stay back a little bit, try not to do much. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. 10 seconds. No, you're jumping. Oh, the crush counter. Wow, threw out a roundhouse. Is that the button she's been looking for this whole time? Just throw out the roundhouse, get a crush counter, and then get the win that way? Woo! Stunner going up 1 round right now. Shingo Legs still at tournament game. Needs to win 2 rounds. Trying to bait out some meter, it looks like. Oh, nice. Crush counter confirmed. Gets the hit. 3 lights into the crack kick. I'm sorry, not crack kick, ruffian kick. All right. Trying to chase him down right now. So Shingo Lex is in the corner. But Shingo right now not worried at all because he has such a life lead. And there you go. See, this is what I mean. Stunner has not been able to find an opportunity to jump in and then also keep him occupied on the ground as well. It's so hard. If you can't win the ground or get the jump-ins, this is the situation that you end up in. So Stunner has to take advantage of this now. Hit into uppercut. No, the shimmy was blocked. Good. Oh, that could have been a punish, but she was scared. He was scared of the pipe follow-up. So we got a free sweep. Oh, EX uppercut. Oh, my God. Can Stunner make the comeback? And he does with another YOLO EX drill. It's 2-2. Holy crap. Holy crap. Stunner managing to basically rob that round at the very end. Keep in mind that that drill and the EX drill is not even a low. So it's not like it's going to hit people stand blocking or anything like that. It's not even a low like it wasn't for. He just threw it out hoping that Shingo Lex would be moving forward or just not blocking or trying to start up on a button. And his prayers were answered. And there we are. We're at 2-2 now. Okay, and now look at this. It looks like Stunner might be a little fired up. Let's see what he can get in this situation now. Oh, good blocks on those EXs. I mean, Shingo's getting those blocked a lot. They're not hitting a lot, but they're still doing their job and that they're making it so that Stunner has to be really tentative during his footsies. So he walks and blocks a lot and stuff like that just in case. And you see right there that tornado hits the beginning of the dive kick a lot. So Stunner kind of... discouraged by that as well. So right now, Stunner, even though he won that last round, he kind of had to do it in pure YOLO style. And I really feel like Shingo Lex has been outplaying him. But that's the power of Cammy right there, is that Cammy, once she gets in on you, anybody dies. So right now, by the way that this match looks, it almost looks like Cody has an advantage, but then that's all you need. You get in one time, but he goes with the uppercut instead of the drill combo, so he loses positioning. So he doesn't have any positioning, and Cody's going to activate the V-trigger, send out the home run rock. Oh, that standing light kick is doing such a good job checking, and then, yeah, he said, you know what? I know you want to try to get in. Nice throw tech. That's so risky. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. And the light kick is going to do it again. Shingo is at tournament point. He is at tournament point, and he has been doing it with absolute patience footsies. Like I said, that is not hitting, but it's good enough, again, just to keep Stunner kind of tentative. And you see right there, he gets the forward throw, so he doesn't have the meter now. So I feel like Stunner has to try to be a little more aggressive on the ground game because he doesn't have to worry about the EX Zonk Knuckles. But again, you see this tentative footsie game right now from Stunner, having trouble trying to get in. Oh, no confirm. He could have confirmed that because he saw that Cody was swinging with his own sweep. And there it is. He gets hit by the EX Zonk Knuckle this time. Finally gets hit on this potential final round. Oh, man. Right now, having so much trouble getting in. Shingo is playing this so well, but wow, the knee bullet works. The knee bullet prayer worked. And he's trying to chase him down. Can't get him. But the nice thing right now is Shingles doesn't have a V-trigger to activate. Just built that meter. And you see Stunner scared after that EX Knuckle. And there it is. Once again, that V-skill causing problems to jump in. No, here we go. Big punish. No combo into critical art. He's going to save that meter. And he has not fallen for the shimmy. Stunner has to go for the throw. Sweep. Tiny little bit of life. Wake up critical art. But he didn't do the right one. He just tried to get out of the corner. So that's not going to hit him or kill him or anything like that. 17 seconds left. 16 seconds left. He has to do something. Just a tiny bit of life. Can he do this? No, the jump light kick. And there it is. Shingo with the most unorthodox win. Not even the V skill. The jump light kick is going to take it. Shingo Lex is your SFV One For All champion, and he is going to win the pot bonus donated by Destroyer's father, Destroyer, the 14-year-old Nash player who played so well here in this top 8, did really well, but his father supporting the FGC, offering up a pot bonus for this cool event here to promote the Brazilian scene, to promote FGC Watcher's Facebook page where he has a bunch of fighting game news. But awesome stuff. They're really, really well played by Shingo Lex. Let me tell you right there. And you see Street Fighter V Battle Royale. They're advertising over there. If anybody actually can get me any information on that, on what that was, I'd be more than happy. Oh, look at this. Street Fighter V Battle Royale, Tora Quinta no KombatKlub with Makaken Hao and Siko Sikuwai Desune. I can't do Japanese either. But it was such a cool match. And again, the footsies on display there. Yes, it was a slow-paced match, but the way that Shingo Lex played it was so smart, so surgical. So even though it was a slow-paced match, the precision, the domination, the control that Shingo Lex had on the ground by using the footsies, you saw him limiting it mostly just the standing kicks and then just having the V-skill reaction. Like I said, Stunner had to get the life lead in order to get anything going or win by through YOLO drills and stuff like that. I felt like enough standing medium kicks from Stunner, but you could tell Stunner's game was absolutely shut down by Shingo Lex. And so great play by Shingo. Really, really thought that was well done. Congratulations to Shingo. And oh, I see. Every Thursday on KombatKlub, that's what you saw right there from that slide. So again, please subscribe and follow twitch.tv/KombatKlub. Follow them at least on stream, and that way you can help them out. If they can get partnerships, then they can get subscriptions and stuff like that. They can get money through ads and stuff. Follow them on Twitter at KombatKlub, and shout outs to the Brazilian scene. Shout outs to the Latin American scene. I know I keep turning it into a Latin America thing, but I really, really want to support the Latin America scene. Every time I talk to them, I know how hard it is for them. But because this is Brazil, I do want to give a particular shout out to Brazil, because these guys have done so much work. They've done a lot of good stuff. They have one of the biggest events here in South America in the Treta Championships. They've done a lot of stuff in the CPT. They've always had a player representing in the Capcom Cup every year. I don't think they've missed one. They've always had either Shushu or Brolinho or Keoma or Didimokoff. Every year they've had a player representing there. The Brazilian scene is strong. The Brazilian scene is good at fighting games. They have a lot of strong players. Would love to see them travel a lot more. And a lot of times the players couldn't make it to Capcom Cup because of visa issues and stuff. And that's why us over here in the United States have to do more for the FGC to make esports for the FGC a little bit bigger, so that the governments in the South American countries can be like, oh yeah, I've heard of this esports thing. I heard about that kid for the Dominican Republic who won an event and brought back all this money to the Dominican Republic and like really shined a light on the country. Let's do that too. The more opportunities that we create in the North America, the more opportunities we create for South America. And we also have to go down there as well. We need a premier event in South America, 100%. Hopefully we'll get that there at some point in time as well. But again, a lot of this was for FGC Watcher. You can check him out on Facebook. I think it's facebook.com/FGC Watchers. You can check out all of his stuff over there as well. Oh, dude, trust me, Ramos, if I get to do a commentary for a Brazilian player, you know the Farafo is coming out. The Farofero style is coming out for sure. That is definitely 100% coming out. So hopefully all the Brazilian guys out there will enjoy that as well. So Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you once again to B in particular for doing a great job of contacting me and getting this all going. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Again, last chance to donate and offer any sort of bonuses to the streamers over there. They've got $15 here that will be going straight to the Combat Club. So I will be PayPaling them this money after this event is done. If you want to donate anything to the Brazil scene, this is your last, well, not your last chance, because hopefully I'll be doing some more Combat Club stuff here on the FGC locals of the world. But shout outs once again to the Brazil scene. And if you guys are interested in doing this, please let me know. I will 100% like just message me on Twitter through DMs, and I will help you, and we will talk about, you know, rates and stuff like that to get to a point where I can do a FGC local of the world restream for you guys on stream. Also, I'm looking for official sponsors. If anybody wants to do an official sponsorship with this series so that I run your slides and your ads, if I get an official sponsorship, it's bothering me that that's not centered, or at least pretty far from centered. If I get an official sponsorship on the series, then the service will become free to everybody who wants to have a FGC local stream. So shout outs to you guys here. I do have, so tomorrow is going to be the CPT NA last chance qualifiers, and then the NA finals. So there's going to be a lot of awesome CPT action coming to you from the Red Bull event in Washington, D.C. But they are East Coast time, and once they are done, they should be done around 5 or 6 o'clock Pacific time. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to continue the FGC locals of the world by streaming potentially a top 8 or top 4, actually, of ARMS, the Nintendo punching game. So I might be doing that tomorrow. Keep track. Follow this channel here, twitch.tv/jchensor. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/jchensor. Again, as I've mentioned, any game is allowed. Throw me any game. And I've told them that I don't know ARMS, and they're like, we don't care. We want to see you commentate the game. And so they're just going to give me some information, and they just want to see me do it. And I think that'll be awesome. But this event here, this was the SFV One For All. Again, a weeks-long event with 4 qualifiers, all in Brazil. 2 qualifiers out of all of them. They all competed here except for one of them. Of course, Bruno Cross couldn't make it because it was his birthday. And so, you know, he's going to celebrate. Because I heard celebrating in Brazil is actually pretty awesome. So shout outs to all 8 players who qualified, all of 8 of them who played on stream for this event. This just took place 2 days ago in Brazil. Awesome stuff. Shout outs to the Brazilian community. Shout outs, and again, one last try. If you have any donations or bits that you would like to donate to them, or if you don't have the finances, at least follow twitch.tv/KombatKlub and follow Combat Club on Twitter to support the Brazilian scene and to support these TOs out there. So there you go. Oh, is he reviewing some Red Bull Kumite matches? Absolutely, Volcanil. Thank you for mentioning that, because I would like to raid somebody. What is Kaoma's channel? What is Kaoma's channel? And I will definitely do that. Yes, kitty. This is Jasmine. Jasmine. Do you guys want me to feed the cats? Do you want me to feed the cats right now? Yeah, actually, let me feed the cats, just for the Brazilian guys. You know, I don't think they've seen me feed cats before. So let's do this. I'm going to feed some cats right now. So let's do this really quick. Don't go anywhere, you guys from Brazil. You guys want to watch this. You guys want to check this out. So these are my cats over here. Sorry, my home is a mess right now. So ignore everything on the floor. But this is Jasmine. This is my cat, Jasmine. They definitely, so when I make kissy noises, they get excited because that means it's food time. Oh, you see the head turn around like that. So there you go. So now let me feed the cats here for you guys. So if you guys are new to my streams, this is how I usually You're right, guys. I totally forgot the sound. I forgot the sound. This is an 86 shirt. I typed in the chat. If you want to support me in a different way and get cool swag, you can get shirts from 86.com. And this is a beautiful cami shirt. This is my favorite cami shirt here. It's very classy cami shirt. And so you can get that, and you can actually, if you want, and then part of the proceeds will go to me if you use that tinyurl.com. Oh, Jasmine is climbing up already. She wants food. She knows that if she climbs up, that's when I won't feed her until she does that. But if you want to support me, you can use that link. There you go. Audio shouldn't be gone. Audio should be here. Yes, there you go. Here's Jasmine. So I was saying that I would like Purina sponsorship because I feed my cats Purina cat food. So, you know, if I can somehow contact Purina and get a cat food sponsorship, I think that would be awesome. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. And the other cat is Nathan, by the way. That's Nathan over there. He's a spoiled little boy. You can hear him meowing and whining all day. Come up, Jasmine. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Jasmine. Let's get some food. So this is how I end all my streams here. Feeding the kitties. And we get to watch them eat. There you go. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I really, I do, Dante. I do love cats a lot. I love animals. I would own a dog, except for the fact that I can't have a dog right now, because if I travel, you can't travel when you have a dog, because if you travel, then the dog gets lonely and all this other stuff like that. And I want a large dog, and eventually, my place is too small for a large dog right now. Eventually, hopefully, someday I'll get a dog. I don't know if it's in the cards, but I'll try. But here we go. This is how I end all my streams. Someone told me that this is basically me saying, "You are all free, meow." So that's my version of the spooky sign-off. And it's just, you guys get to watch this. Phrase, did she have a cat nearby line? Oh, Jasmine is so adorable. Jasmine is like the sweetest thing, and she's beautiful too. She's so beautiful. I'll show you in a second, like once Nathan finishes eating, because Nathan eats so fast. Really? Is that one of the... It's actually not the reason why I play Cammy. It's just a weird coincidence that she loved cats. And I mean, I always grew up wanting a dog. I loved cats, but I wanted a dog, but my ex really wanted cats, so when I was with her, I got a couple of cats. And shout outs to Ho Muffin for the continued subscription. He's been a member of the Delta Red Squad for 14 months now, so thanks, Ho Muffin. He says, "That's a doggone shame, James. Sounds rough. Feels bad, man." Good stuff, good stuff. But this is Nathan. This is Nathan right here, named after Nathan Drake. He eats very fast. As you can see, I gave him about the same amount of food, and Nathan is almost done with his, and Jasmine is still working on hers little by little. So, yeah, and all of my emotes are my cats. I've used up all my emote space on my cats. I do actually have more emotes coming. I just haven't had a chance to design them yet. Nathan is a gigantic cat. Nathan is a very, very big cat, and Jasmine is not that big. But the thing about it is they also look bigger right now because it's getting colder. Quote, colder as in, oh my god, it's like 60 degrees, which is like 15 degrees Celsius, which really isn't that cold. But for them, it's cold, and so they're getting furrier. They're getting fuzzier, so there you go. But the t-shirt link, Moravia, I posted right there. You can find it anytime just by typing in !86ED. And the link will come up, and then you can check out any of their stuff. They got a lot of cool stuff there. They've got a lot of great Guilty Gear shirts there too. So there you go. But yeah, these are my cats. This is how I end all my streams, by feeding my cats. And Nathan finishes first, and then he walks around the corner and waits for Jasmine to finish, and and then comes back and picks off whatever she doesn't finish. And I very rarely need to clean these bowls because look how clean Nathan makes the bowls. He just like licks them all super clean. Yep, SoCal cold. He's a bowl licker. He's that kid that licks all the spaghetti sauce out of a bowl. Oh dang, what is the weather over there right now? Like, oh, Cat wants to run past me. He knows I'm going to intercept him so I can give him some hugs and some squeezes. He's terrified right now. I got you. I got you. I got you. So here we go. Here's my kitty Nathan. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good. Alright, you can go. Alright, now let's take a look at Jasmine over here, and Jasmine with the beautiful eyes. And there you go. Jasmine, I don't know, I know cat eyes are very pretty in general, but there's something about Jasmine's eyes that I feel like are in particular prettier than other cats. And I'm sure every cat owner says that about their own cats, just like everybody thinks their daughters and sons are cuter than everybody else. But I think Jasmine's eyes are really beautiful. They just shine. They glow very well. There you go. This is my baby girl Jasmine, who has become very, very cuddly recently. I'm not sure I'm going to be streaming much this weekend just because the NA CPT finals are on this weekend, so I might not stream. If I do stream, it'll probably just be either some Soul Calibur online or maybe some Tetris or something like that. So, ooh, green eyes. That must be really pretty. Oh, that's right. Of course, because it's becoming summer for you guys in South America. I'm an idiot. It's becoming winter for us, so it's getting colder. But of course, in South America, you're in the southern hemisphere, so it's becoming summer for you guys. So it's getting super hot. So that makes sense why it's so hot right now. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, man, dang. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys really enjoyed that. The SFV One For All event here that came to you, that was streamed live on Brazil at twitch.tv/ a KombatKlub. Sorry, old man brain. KombatKlub this weekend. Follow them on Twitter at KombatKlub as well. Tomorrow, after CPT is done, I might stream something at night here on the West Coast for some more FGC local fun stuff. Later on tonight, actually, I may even stream some Tetris or something like that. We'll see what happens. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'll DM me, Master PPV. DM me, and then I'll let you know. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. She's super cuddly now that I've been gone so much. So, but I'm home all of November, so she should be happy now. So, but then again, yeah, no problem. Just let me know. More events from Brazil. I'd be more than happy to do stuff for that, and I'm more than happy to push it and all this other stuff. KombatKlub or B, I'll talk to you a little bit later on DMs about sending you the donation money, and then also asking what you want to do with the VODs and stuff like that. Because I can send the VODs to you guys so you can put it on your YouTube channel as well. So there you go. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night, especially in Brazil. Thank you guys for staying up, because I know it's like 2 a.m. over there right now. So thank you guys, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. over there. Thank you for staying up in Brazil. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching this. Hope you guys all had a great holiday. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Have a good night, and peace out. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Before I go, what's Kaoma's channel? What's Kaoma's channel? I'm gonna raid you guys all over there. I'm gonna raid you guys over there. What's Kaoma's channel? Is it just Kaoma? Let's see if I can find him. Is this his official channel? So, okay, so Lucky Ice, it is just Kaoma then, huh? Oh no, he's offline now. He's offline unless this isn't his channel. Is anybody still around right now? Oh, there we go. There we go. Kaoma Pacheco. There you go. But he is offline? Chat is really delayed. It's crazy. I don't know why the chat is really delayed right now. Oh no, Kaoma's live. He's live right now. All right. You guys are all heading over there. All right. Have a good night, guys.